legendary badass Darren McCarty and the golden voice of Neil Rule. Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. as they give their takes on all things Detroit sports. The number one midday show in Detroit is on. Welcome to Big D Energy.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Big D Energy.
Big D!
Right here on the Woodward Sports Network. My name is Neil Rule. That guy, D-Mac, he won Stanley Cups and stuff.
Just four.
4 of them, but that's it, though.
Just 4.
KG, what's really good?
What's really good? Kendrick unified the West on Juneteenth.
That was wild last night.
Man.
I came in at the tail end.
Yeah.
When the power went out in all of northern Macomb County. We'll discuss that in a minute.
Yeah, that was crazy,
But
too.
hey, look, this isn't the official spin the block, I guess.
Nah.
But I saw Dre run out there, intro the song.
Yep.
Crowd fell out.
E40 narrated the whole concert. Mm-hmm. You had Power Rules and Crips on stage together. Like, it was magical, man. It was absolutely magical. Shout out to Kendrick, man.
As the greatest moment in the history of hip-hop. Is one of the most legendary nights in the history of hip-hop.
It's hard to dispute that.
Just
It's hard to
absolutely
dispute
insane. The amount of performers you had out there, you know, Westside Boogie, Tyler the Creator, YG,
yeah.
Dr. Dre, Schoolboy Q, J-Rock, Absol, obviously Kendrick, like
Nipsey and Spirit.
yeah, Nipsey
He
and
had the 27 Yankee lineup out
yeah,
there, no doubt.
like Tupac was looking down, smiling. Like that
Absolutely.
was just an insane. You had DeMar DeRozan and Russell Westbrook on stage. You had LeBron jamming to the OVO disses in the background. Like
I saw a tweet. Somebody said, "Russ is happier to be there than he is to play basketball."
Yeah,
really? That was real.
I
That's
also
real
saw
shit.
a tweet that said Kendrick had Crips and Bloods together on stage, but he couldn't get LeBron and Russell Westbrook together on stage.
Yeah.
Well,
But-
he's not a miracle worker.
Yeah, it was,
You know?
it was magical, man. It really was. Man. It was less about Drake and more so about the West, man.
I don't know. It seemed like a lot about
Well,
Drake.
it was, but
like Alan W.
he's a footnote.
I'm glad that cornball Drake is out of here.
Yeah.
Bro been trash since 2016.
Yeah,
That's
man.
aggressive.
I mean, he ain't been trash, but
That's all I wanted to hear.
yeah, he ain't been trash. I
like-
wouldn't say that.
His
T-Mac.
last like three
Corporate
albums, his last
Kenny.
3 albums have been trash.
Yeah.
Kenny corporate. He's been corporate since, you know.
Yeah, a long
He's
time.
the mainstream. He's the
A long
Apple of
time.
music.
Well, just remember, I hope to go corporate too one day. just so everybody
You can't
knows.
wait to put that suit on.
100%.
That's for sure.
You was testing us with the Salmon jacket. You was prepping this.
Yeah. No, absolutely. Spencer Raxter, by the way, in the building.
Hello.
Big news for the heavyweights 5 to 7.
Yeah.
Woodward Sports
Yeah,
Network. What do you guys got coming up soon?
I don't want to get too ahead of myself.
Oh, all right,
They're-
sorry.
No, it's fine. We confirmed it, and we are in plans to pick a date, but
Efforting.
Mina Kimes.
There you go.
Mina Kimes to be on the heavyweights for a segment with Ben in Contact. Shout out to Easy for doing the legwork. Shout out to the Bolger Army for putting
They always pop up,
putting
too.
the pressure on her.
Literally.
Yeah.
Well,
We got it done.
it's sort of accountability, isn't it? Didn't she come out and say something about the Packers offense
Yeah.
being better than the Lions offense?
You know,
and you
that's,
know what?
that's my
So,
second strike with her.
good on her. we like her as a sports reporter or what
Yeah.
she does, and that's what you should do. You got to come on. You get called up by the heavyweights. You got to come on and either speak your piece. But I like the fact that you're going to give her time.
Yeah.
Good. We
I
threw
like
it
the
in.
fact that she's going to give us her time.
Well, that too.
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, I look at it a little bit differently,
Yeah.
but there you go.
Yeah. She ranked the NFL offenses, and she put the Lions at 6 and the Packers at 5. And she was she didn't want to do it. You could tell she was like she got bullied into putting the Packers over them. She said, and she repented. She did, but we're gonna have her on the heavyweight so she can explain her reason.
All right.
Okay. I like it. I do enjoy it. Mina Kimes is very, very good.
Oh, yeah.
Very
Oh,
good.
is.
damn.
Absolutely.
Spenny. Katz likes Kimes.
Yeah.
That sucks.
That's
Sorry, Mia.
That's a dumb take.
Sorry, Mia.
Ryan's reaction with the what up, though. What up, though? Good to have everybody in there. Good morning, Tammy Chin as well. But, yeah, we're certainly going to get into all of it. But, again, KG in the building. No intern Jesus today. But we'll be back with him
He's
next
going
week.
to get lost in the forest, man.
Yes.
Absolutely he is. KG,
What up, though?
as far as Michigan goes, I heard Chris Brown came on the radio, and I thought of you, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought of you when we talk about Michigan.
Yeah.
We ain't good, but we're still good.
Yeah. I think that's Usher, actually. But
That's right.
Yeah.
It's a new Usher. That's right.
Yep.
That's right. I forgot about
we ain't
that.
good. We still good.
We're still good, though.
We
That's
still
right.
good.
So, we're definitely made me think of you, though.
I appreciate that.
You got it, man. D-Mac, how are the storms around the Royal Oakish area?
You know what? Got some flickering on and off power. We didn't get hit, but everything around the area, which I've lost power in the wintertime. Mm-hmm. But it was a light show. It was pretty cool. Went outside once it my neighbors got a Jeep, so it was a run out and help put everything up and get everything as it's coming in and as the storm went through. But the beauty is the light show. It started in Berkeley, Royal Oak, and then I could see it in Grosse Pointe later on as it was lighting up. It's one of those such a dangerous time, because if you're out on the water or on the golf course or whatever, take heed, because these things come in quick. But man, I like it after it comes through, because it cuts that temperature like 20 degrees, and it sucks. A lot of people that I know lost power,
which we did.
Wait, whoa! Up in the hill?
The geocentric dome that we have created.
What happened?
There's a break in the dome.
Yeah, absolutely. I was sitting there watching TV, and I was,
Damn.
I had heard, you got the alert on the phone that, severe thunderstorm warning and stuff like that. I'm like, well, that doesn't apply to us.
Right.
Like we deflect
we're
the other
we're
way.
above the clouds.
Right.
Like we deflect, we have, around our subdivision, we are able to, deflect the weather the other way. But lo and behold, I heard rain hitting the side of the house I had never heard before in my life. And then I looked outside. The kid's trampoline was just picked up, and it staked to the ground, was picked up and relocated to the other side of the yard. So it was wild.
You never would have got to see it on the other side of the yard unless nature did that. But how's the perspective of the play structure on that side of the yard?
Well, it's pretty mangled. So, I don't know. I'll have to deal with that.
Is that an
when I get
insurance
home.
thing?
No, I don't think so.
It's not a storm or anything?
We didn't lose power in good old Centerline last night. Surprised. We lose power if somebody sneezes too hard.
Man,
they
tell me
normally
about it.
divert the power from Centerline to put it to Warren.
Try to
stay in Detroit, man.
Usually, like if ours is threatening to go out, we steal your power.
Yeah, exactly.
And take it up there.
But we didn't lose power. Almost lost power at the gym. I got there a little late because I had to get the beard, cleaned up by shout out Rachel, because she's not in today and I got the wedding tomorrow, so she did it after the show yesterday. And so I went to the gym a little late, and so I was on the treadmill at like 8:30 normally when I'm normally there at like 7:45. Lights flickered, treadmill stopped a little bit. I almost ate shit, but they came right back on.
All right,
because Planet Fitness is the best.
Were the two furnaces intact?
As far as I don't know, the power's still out.
Oh,
so
damn.
I
got to the two.
That
furnaces,
sounds like a night, especially with how hot it is, dude.
Oh,
if my power is out, not a chance I'm getting any sleep last night. I slept like a rock last night. Had a weird dream. It was.
I can't wait to hear that.
It was. Did I tell you about my dream 2 nights ago?
No.
Okay, 2 nights ago, I had a dream that I was going to a super fancy, all-inclusive hotel.
Okay.
And Dr. Pierce was the pilot of the flight that was taking us there.
Okay.
Like
on brand.
When I get to the hotel and we get in the room, there's free horse. Like
free horse?
2 free horse. And yeah.
Any more description? Just
I went
three?
to the bathroom, and then But second dream tonight, I was on a cruise with a bunch of my friends and stuff.
Was Dr. Pierce the captain?
Dr. Pierce is not the captain.
Okay.
But
He's the captain now.
I beat the shit out of Troy Bolton.
Okay.
Like Zac Efron from High School Musical.
Okay.
Because he made me drop my omelet. Because I was like walking to my table with an omelet and a giant muffin, and he made me drop them. And so I whooped his ass.
Beat up Zac Efron.
Because none of the people, I asked
Zac.
security in the cafeteria, I was like, can you get this guy out of here? Like, he's harassing me, and he made me drop my omelet. And they were like, no, we can't do anything. I was like,
you took matters in your
so
own
can I
hands.
fight him? And they were like, I mean, yeah.
On a boat, though.
And then I remember I kept calling him a pussy. And I was like, I knew you were a pussy because you chose to sing instead of play basketball. And I started whooping his ass. Yeah.
Spitty has great dreams.
It was a great dream.
And in relation to that, the chat asking, are you sure you're not getting Mia Khalifa on the show?
I wish. Oh, man.
Where's she been at?
No, Mina Khan.
Mina Kimes.
Yeah. Not Mia
Right.
Khalifa.
She fell off. Mia Khalifa fell off.
Well, all things end badly, or else they don't end.
That is true.
That's the way. That's the way of the
Couldn't
world.
take it, man. Literally.
Mike O'Neill, Ping Plus Pro V1, 275 yards. Truth, Golf Pine Knob yesterday. Nice course. It is a nice course. I got out there this morning, as a matter of fact. Stony Creek, walked 9 holes.
Yeah.
Teed off at 7:04 by myself, and was in full body sweat by about 7:11.
Yeah.
Like it's sticky out there.
PSA, stay hydrated.
Stay hydrated, everybody.
Stay hydrated.
Corey Berry asked a question. No Generac for the 2 furnaces. No, I'm every man. No, don't need no Generac.
How long did it take for the generator to kick in?
I don't have a generator.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I'm just like all of you.
Yep. We need that Hulk Hogan theme music playing behind you.
Yeah.
I am a real American.
No, it's just like the Generac thing, like you're talking like 10 G's for that thing.
Yeah.
You know, like it's and I really and your power goes out a lot, Spenny, right?
Yes.
Ours doesn't go out a lot. Probably goes out 2 or 3 times a year.
But it ain't worth it till you
an
need
hour.
it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's one of
like,
them things.
Like I'm not dropping 10 G's for that.
I feel you.
I'm just not. So guess what, everybody?
There's a line somewhere.
Yeah, we'll be fine. Like we'll make it.
Spend more hamster. Neil has 2 generators. Is that true?
No, I have 0 generators.
Okay, that's fair.
I'm just like all of you.
Just like all.
Just with an extra furnace.
2 furnaces, no generators.
Right.
Yeah,
Makes
that's what
no
I'm- yeah.
sense.
That should be on your campaign. That should be your campaign slogan.
Yeah.
I'm just like all of you. 2 furnaces, no generators.
Yeah, spend more hamster sauces. Neil, I have a Generac, well worth the investment. I just don't. For the 3 times a year the power goes out, man, I'll persevere. I'll be okay. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Fight
I
for
wouldn't have been able
the
to sleep
rights
if the power
of
went out last
every man.
you would if you were tired enough.
That's true. But I hate sweating. I hate going to bed sweaty.
Yep.
That sucks.
Corey Berry.
I need to be freezing cold when I'm going to bed.
Hey, I wonder how many people, that's a good call. I wonder how many people plugged into their cars or their trucks.
Yeah.
You know
the
what? I
EVs.
heard somebody talking about that because we got into the whole electric car debate on here before. You are aware you can't buy gas at the gas station if the power's out too, right?
Yeah.
Like for the people, you can't charge your car. Oh, you can't buy gas for your car either.
Ooh.
It's true.
You know,
Yeah,
like
they say it like it's a one-up.
that's what I'm saying. Like all the literal same things apply.
Yeah.
You got to go charge your car. Oh, you got to go buy gas. It's the same thing, dude.
That's a dumb take.
That's a
Neil.
good point.
Huh?
That's a
Although
dumb take.
gas-
And I'm just doing my
The
best for
generator
the
would
cats.
give you
That's
power,
all.
all right, I
but
got
Yeah, that's his
nice
answer
to
to
have an
everything.
EV car that's fully charged in that case.
Yep.
No doubt.
How many people were sitting in their air conditioning?
No, but everybody, it's a real one out there. My buddy I've been friends with since I was 5 years old. He owns a landscaping company, and he's out there in there right now. So Ryan, shout out. You're probably
Big
listening
shout
to
out.
the show. Shout out, man. You're a real one today, powering through that.
Good
so
fella says, thank God for EV cars knocking all the power out. Well, Centerline has been having a
pre-EV.
pre-EV power grid.
But that doesn't
issues.
fit your narrative.
Doesn't fit the narrative.
Oh,
Yeah,
of course not.
So there it is.
And I couldn't tell. There's probably maybe 2 EV cars in Centerline. Maybe.
Good fella.
Don't
It's
see many
not. It's
Teslas
not
out
the same thing.
Right.
Except that it is. Tell me the difference.
Gas-
Can't buy gas.
Gas stations do have generators, but just like Soroki's down the road, the generator blew out at 3 a.m. too, so he's waiting on a new generator. So there's extra things that go on.
Yep. So there you go. But yeah, we got to get into it. Monty was blindsided.
That's what they keep
What
saying.
James Edwards said.
Woj reported it too.
All right, we'll discuss.
Yeah.
Like it won't go away. So we'll discuss.
What's that look for?
Tigers, huh?
Oh, man.
Why you?
Here
Why-
we go
what
again,
up with this
right?
guy?
All right, every goddamn day.
You just coming in, just gonna admit that you were just doing fucking shooting up with your.
You
fucking
had your
phone.
18th revelation
Kenny
of the
had
season.
Bathrobe in the bathroom, all tied off, watching highlights. He brings it like he's not even.
He's
trying
like my
not, he's not even trying to hide it. Unc just walked through with his can.
Right.
Right?
He's like Dewey Cox. You ever seen Dewey Cox there
Yeah.
walk in the bathroom?
Yeah.
Like, no, don't do it, Neil. Does it anyway.
Really? You just said that. I thought.
I was listening to it in the car yesterday.
well,
Yeah,
there
it
you
was-
go.
it was pretty
But
bad.
you obviously didn't
No,
use.
but this one was a new low yesterday.
Yes, it looks like a tailspin.
Kenny, how many,
It
how
looks-
many new lows are we gonna have?
I don't know.
This is
Trust
number
the guy.
18.
There is no such thing as rock. Trust the guy who knows me. There's no such thing as rock bottom. It's an endless pit. you will keep going deeper and deeper. So
Right.
it can't help you with your psyche if you're just going to keep bashing your head against the wall.
Yeah.
They can do it different ways.
D-Mac, don't tell me you weren't paying attention. Scuba was on the mound.
I
mean,
I
yeah,
was, but I also had
He's
a
not
feeling that it was
impervious.
going bad.
He's
When you
not
can't
Superman.
hit,
Shit.
and he's gonna, they're gonna get to him.
Once they give up 2 runs, it's over.
It was.
It's
That's
crazy.
it.
And shout out Scott Bentley, locked on Tigers, man. The Tigers' last 6 games, right? I think there was 0, 13 runs.
When
one,
the starter
one,
got scratched
and
the
then
night
0.
before.
Yeah, it's fucking nuts, man. Like 0, 13, 1, 1, 0.
No doubt. All right, let's do this. We'll take the break. We'll get in. I do want to just touch on the Monty thing. You ever been blindsided at work before?
Oh, yeah.
If you work in this business, you have.
Oh, yeah.
Benny, ever been blindsided at work?
Yeah, a couple times.
Yeah.
We'll get into it. Tell them about Guardian Alarm.
Absolutely. Let Guardian Alarm offer you customized solutions from real experts, professional technicians who take the time to recommend secure and automated solutions specific to your needs. Guardian, they just want you to call the number 1-800.
Stay out.
24/7 professional monitoring, call anytime, day or night. Know that a Guardian team member will stay on the phone as long as it's needed. Give them a call. 1-800.
Stay out.
Technology backed by people. Your safety and security deserves technology that's been proven to work and people have been proven to care. Business pleasure. Guardian does not care. Just give them a call. 1-800.
Stay out.
Stay out of sucking up our power down there in center line, Spenny.
Yeah. Stay out of using your EV cars to blow the grid, I guess.
Neil, stay out of that Tiger smack, man. You got to get off the Tiger smack.
Guardian Alarm, whatever it is, your local security experts. Tell them Big D Energy. We sent you.
Y'all got any more of them
Come
Tigers?
to any Lady James Haircuts for Men and claim your throne for a king's treatment from one of our talented stylists. Open 7 days a week. Walk in anytime. Just get to a Lady James today and receive a precision haircut, scalp massage, hot lather neck shave, and a hot towel treatment. A haircut should not be a chore. It should be an experience. And that's exactly what Lady James has to offer. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins are always welcome. There's always a location near you. Lady James Haircuts for Men. It's wicked awesome.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
Soroki's Crispy Chicken and Pizza is taking over Michigan. Locations are
Taking
popping
it
up
over.
all over Metro Detroit. Known for their quality hand-battered, hand-breaded chicken tenders, delicious chicken sandwiches, and New York-style pizza. Make sure you tap into any Soroki's near you or go to Sorokis.com to figure out where you can get some of your great food.
All right, keeping it pushing, everybody. Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network, Neil Rule, Darren McCarty, all of you in the Woodward Sports chat thread. You know, we got KG Spenmo Raxta in the house as well. But the Monty Williams thing won't just kind of go away.
You knew it wasn't. You knew it wasn't.
Why? Like, it had gone away to me. Like,
to Pistons fans, but to the national, scope, they're like, why the hell would you get rid of Monty after 1 year? He kind of walked into a S show. But they don't know what's going on.
Would you call Tom Gores as an owner? And we've got to the bottom that he will spend the money to bring whoever he wants in or get rid of people or whatever else. But would you say he's more of a hot trigger guy? Right? Because the only thing that I could explain is why Monty Williams would have been sidelined. Obviously, you look at the contract.
Yeah.
Right? So nobody thinks they're going to get bought out for that. But what were the conversations with Gores to get him to sign to whatever? You got time. You got 2 years. You got 3 years. Whatever like this. We'll do it over. And then things change. And does Tom Gores not seem like a guy he's going to make a decision and he doesn't care from the top? Boom. Decision's made. And whatever fallout there is, and I don't know, back against his word or the conversation to whatever else. And he uses the dollar, right, to clean up or to try to, sever his mess. At the end of the day, I think that what Monty Williams has said is that this wasn't the plan. And Tom Gores says plans change.
which is the way of the
No,
this is
I know,
professional
I know
sports.
it is, but I mean that's the why? Because Monty Williams' self-awareness is not on point if he says this, right?
Yeah.
But that's only going by trusting that it's a bigger issue,
Right. And you
right?
can't-
Like, what do we right? And I'm trying to use a comparison because in a similar-ish situation, wasn't Dan Campbell and the Detroit Lions here at 1-6
Yeah.
when Sheila came out and said, "No, this is my guy." She was the one, right? She
Yeah.
was the one that came up. So, because that was their plan, and what they've told us about the way the plan is, and we've watched it over the
stuck
year
to
after
it.
year
Yeah.
after year that we got here. With the Pistons, that's never it. It just seems like, hey, it's a 5-year plan. Monty's coming in. We're gonna do this. Boom, we won 14 games. Screw it, $65 million. Let's move to the next. That to me, that's sort of the trigger with the dollar that Tom Gores makes the decision and it's done.
Yeah.
Is that?
But
No.
you can't
if you read into
necessarily-
it like that, that's the only thing that I could say, and unless I'm seeing it wrong.
Yeah.
So that just goes to show you what's the communication in the Pistons organization. Not very good.
Right. And in
That's all it
Monty's,
reads
in
to me.
Monty's small defense, like he was having meetings with Trajan prior to this, like literally a week prior to this, he had multiple sit downs from what I've heard with Trajan about the direction of the team going forward. So I can't blame him for necessarily feeling blindsided when you were talking with the new PBO about the future plans for the team. And they hired people that you used to work under.
I understand that, right?
Yeah.
But it comes down to a point: is that's the plan? But Tom Gores just wakes up one day and goes, "Nah, got to change it," and has the power,
Yeah.
and the pen, the dollar, the bank account, whatever, to do it that way.
Woodward Sports chat thread, Wheezy D313, Tom Gore's better than the Illiches. Easy. Also in the Woodward Sports chat thread, your mom's favorite skater. Are the Pistons going to get JJ Redick? No.
Yeah, please don't.
And here's one I like from DNCENT. And this is a reason why this won't go away too, KG. This is bars right here.
Okay.
National media doesn't watch a second of Pistons basketball this year and feel they have the right to speak confidently on Monty because he's, quote, a good man.
Exactly.
And DNCNT
Exactly.
kind of drilled that right there, D-Mac.
Yep.
And I think that's what you're seeing with this because the numbers are startling. Monty Williams is the 5th highest compensated Piston ever, according to Spot Track. Let that sink in.
Yeah.
That includes players.
It's crazy.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's why it pops, right? That's why it pops. That's why it's sticking around. To me, we're keeping it pushing.
Yeah.
Because of what you said. And going back to what Spenny's point was earlier, when you win 14 games, when the roster's not good enough, there has to be blood.
Yeah.
Somebody.
But I mean, we didn't think it would be Monty as well. Like Troy happened, we kind of expected that to happen or wanted it to happen. But it was kind of late in the process when they finally pulled the plug on Monty. So I kind of want to speculate. I don't think this just happened overnight. I think maybe Trajan met up with him, realized that I don't think he's good for the direction going forward. Maybe he went directly to Tom Gores and told him, "Hey, we got to do something about this. I don't think I can move forward with this guy." But I don't know. Who knows?
There are reports that it was a Gores decision,
Yes.
and it was a 24-hour turnaround.
So you think he just woke up one day?
I think
like,
all right, get him out of here.
hey, that was a great job on Heavies last night. doing
yeah,
that,
there
too.
was, by the way. That was electric.
And shout out to Tom Gores. I'll give him that. This is what I wanted to see happen. This is what needed to be done. And if you're Trajan Langdon and you think this is the right decision, are you going to walk up to your boss and say, "Hey, you got to eat $65 million and fire this guy"? Like, that's going to be a tough sell. But for him to go out there and just do it, I've said a lot of things about him over the past couple months, but I'll give him credit for that. He went out there and he took care of business.
No, and that's it. So it is, and like Mason Leach has complained, Pistons talk is a snooze fest. It's only because they suck.
All right,
it's
well,
exhausting.
tune back in.
Hear about them
Fired their head
because
coach yesterday.
Right,
it's a
come on,
new
bro.
day, same-ish. And Mason, this is a national story,
Right,
man.
Y'all wanted to talk about the Lions for 60 years when
Yeah.
they was sucking. Like, come on now.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a national thing, and it's because of the dollars that are involved.
Mm-hmm.
And you have an owner we have different sets of owners in this town that operate differently.
Right.
And it's something where one owner is doing something we're dying for the other owner to do, but won't. You know, like there are a lot of things in play here. That's why it's a story.
Yeah.
And now this is coming out where he was kind of blindsided. But guess what? Here's my thing too with Monty, and for the record, I like Monty Williams.
Yeah.
Somebody was saying on here, Wheezy D said Monty isn't even a good man. He just doesn't cuss. No, Monty Williams was more than cool to me.
Yeah.
More than cool.
He's a good guy, man.
He's a good guy.
Now, whether he wanted the job or not is something different.
I can't speak to that.
Exactly.
I can only D-Mac, this is what I do in these situations. I block out everything else and I tell you what my dealings were.
Absolutely.
And that's all I can go on. He was good to me. I think he's a good guy. But that being said, they won 14 games.
Yeah.
And there isn't a person in the Pistons organization that would look you in the eye and say, hey, man, pro sports, you win 14 games. Just give us another shot. That's not the way it works.
It was unacceptable. And even if he had maybe got to 25 wins, maybe Monty's still the coach right now. But 14, a franchise low, something had to be done. And then we also hear conflicting reports saying that Monty wasn't necessarily the most friendliest guy in the front office. He wasn't really making friends. They even said as much as he was maybe trying to get fired at some points with some of the stuff he was doing. So who really knows at the end of the day?
Yeah. Ryan's reaction, most cap space in the league, a lot of young talent, new president, new head coach. You got to talk to Pistons. No, we do have to talk about it.
Yeah.
And again, this is one of the better franchises in the history of the NBA. They're going through a down run right now. Obviously, they've been through down runs before. They've risen up, and it is something that you do certainly have to discuss. Tony, JJ Redick, the betting favorite for the Pistons. Don't dismiss it, Neil. I would be stunned if JJ. I would be stunned.
Yeah.
I mean, is that if he look at Lowry? Let's work backwards on it, Tony. If I'm Trajan Langdon and I'm getting my shot here to be the president of the Pistons,
you want to hitch your wagon to that?
Am I stepping to the crap table betting on a hard 10?
Man, you better hope it works.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like,
you better hope it works.
Or am I going to go with something that I at least have a track record of with a person that's had success?
Yeah. I'd much rather kill Monty if that's the case. No offense to JJ Redick. I do think he has a great basketball mind, but he hasn't had an NBA job yet. And this is a shit show. So absolutely not. I want him to stay away from it.
Bringing a JJ Redick to a team where you think you're going to do something.
Right.
Like we've seen happen with Jason Kidd and Steve Kerr, even though Steve Kerr, was a Greg Popovich disciple and stuff like that. But I would be very surprised if JJ Redick was the choice.
Yeah. For me personally, and again, this is what the people like. I'm a James Borrego guy.
Yeah.
I was talking about this with a buddy I was playing golf with last night. He's big.
Pistons.
What's that?
Nothing. Ryan's reaction said Schrodinger's Pistons.
He's a big NBA guy, big Pistons guy, and because we were talking about the Borrego thing.
Yeah.
And I'm of the camp. If you win at Charlotte, you're good enough for me.
Yeah, he did.
And he won at Charlotte. I can't speak to what happened, and I went back and read some of the stories and stuff like that, D-Mac, and it was the message was lost. That's code for Borrego had a problem with somebody in the front office.
Right.
And it got to the point
maybe MJ
where they 86'd him.
Me or you?
Yep.
This guy or this guy?
100%. That's thank you, D-Mac. That's why I go to you.
Yeah.
But again, for me, he won at Charlotte. That's good enough for me. But in the end, guys, to sum all this up, it doesn't matter because the players are what matters.
Mm-hmm.
What players are they getting?
Yeah.
Because the guy that constructed the roster is not here anymore. And the reason he's not here anymore is because they didn't win enough games. Again, D-Mac, through all this, man, I'm just shutting it down and going very, very simple on it.
No, it's true. You need talent. It's the NBA. It's a little bit different to the players, more so being a player league, set the culture more than the coach does. He just sort of figures out what he's got and tries to put him in the best position.
All day, JB Bickerstaff is my favorite for the job. I keep hearing people say that. I have Bickerstaff traumatic stress syndrome.
I like Borrego, man.
Show me a Bickerstaff coach. Look up those records from the Bickerstaff coaching family in the NBA.
It's not that.
Some of the most brutal records
not that great, man.
you've ever seen.
He had a good couple years with Cleveland, though.
Yeah, absolutely. And you'll always have a good haircut if you get it at Lady Jane's.
You're damn right.
Absolutely awesome is when a guy can be a guy and get an amazing haircut. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. Stop in, sit back, relax. Let one of Lady Jane's talented stylists make you look and feel great. Walk in anytime, 7 days a week. Lady Jane's. It's wicked awesome.
So just to get the heated steering wheel, I also had to spring for the bigger rims.
Yeah, that's how they get you. Those upgrades will cost you an arm and a leg every time.
Hey, new car crew, how'd it go this weekend? I got a great deal on mine.
How?
I went to Randy Wise, not those other guys. They got me in a great new ride, and they didn't break my budget. Hey, could you pass me the sugar?
How?
Never mind.
He made the wise choice.
Yep.
Make the wise choice at randywisechevy.com.
Congratulations to the real coach of the year, Motor City Dan Campbell.
Just put your head down and go to work. It's about to be fun, man. It's about to be fun.
Woodward Sports. Detroit sports. Make sure you listen to Ermanni and Edwards with Maz next 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. on the Woodward Sports Network.
Neil Rule here for Feldman Automotive. That's right. Since 1996, Feldman Automotive has handcrafted the car buying experience. They're the best at it. It's called the Feldman Advantage. There's 18 Feldman Auto locations in and around the Metro Detroit area, which means there's one near you, and which also means all brands are represented. Now, I know if you want a Chevy, you go to Feldman Chevrolet in Novi, Michigan's #1 Chevrolet dealer. But you want a Ford, you want a Kia, guess what? Feldman's got you covered. If you want a car, go to feldmanauto.com, get the car, and keep it pushing, everybody. Feldman Automotive, they're goated in the car game. All right, we're off and running here. Big D Energy on a Thursday. Neil Rule, Darren McCarty, KG in the building, Spencer Raxter as well.
Hey, can I give a big shout out real quick?
Yeah, absolutely.
Andrew Schmidt in the chat. My Boodum Kids shirt has arrived. F yeah, repping in LA.
Tell him to tweet that pic.
Yeah, Send me a picture on Twitter. We'll get you on the show.
Yep.
At Spemo-Rex.
Do it right now.
What Spinny said.
Absolutely, do it. But yeah, so, all right, I want to just get this out of the way. I want to get it out of the way because it was a new low yesterday. KG, I'm sorry about it.
Somebody said earlier, this
I
is
hear
my
you.
favorite time.
Yeah, I know, right? It's the best part of the show
Neil
right here.
needs to get his...
Look at Spinny.
There it is. Everybody, all right, all of us at the same time. Here we go. Let's go with the attic. Here we go.
All
Spinny
right,
done walked
let's
off,
cut the
man.
shit.
Come
then,
on,
D-Mac.
Pookie. Let's
All
go,
right.
Pookie.
I'm gonna die, Scotty.
Yeah, throwing the spoon down into the fucking stall. Oh, my God.
All right, D-Mac,
Yeah.
you checked in. Scuba was on the mound. You checked in.
Yeah, of course. I check in all the time.
So
dude.
do I.
I checked in.
So why is it-
checked
why
in.
am I a
Here's my
junkie?
emotion. Because, Kenny, this was it.
Yep.
Listen, 2 runs.
Right.
Jim Cornette, what do you got to say? The new, thank God, the new drive-through.
Yep.
Jim Cornette dropped at the same time the Tiger game was going on.
So when I do
just
it-
turned the
Tuned
channel.
over to Jim. Yep.
Hey, good luck, Scoobs.
Right.
But let's move it on.
So when I do it, I'm black tar heroin in the gutter, all right? But when D-Mac does it, it's noble. He's a Wall Street
Wait a
man
sec. I'm
getting
not
the best
coming in here
cocaine in
whining
the
and
world.
crying.
Exactly.
Listen,
That's the difference.
I walk in there, hit it.
Right.
That's cool. All right, I'll be on my day.
Yep.
You ain't gonna ruin my day.
You done hit the
That
smack
ain't
like
gonna
5
ruin my
times,
day.
No,
man.
D-Mac.
You're in
D-Mac,
there.
you're not getting away
and then,
with this.
No, you're in there.
You're not
you
getting away
hit
with
it,
this.
Then you sit down, and then
Right.
you're like, oh my God, oh
Right,
my God.
shaking and shit,
When
like-
you know, that's the thing. You know the way it's gonna end, Neil.
Yes.
You know the way it is. Now,
We're
if
not
you're-
even talking about
if
that,
you're-
D-Mac.
if
We're
you're
talking
not-
about you.
We're talking about you.
Again, with me, it's Blue Magic street drugs dying on an empty mattress under an
Kenny, will you
overpass.
tell
But
him
with
the
it's
difference?
him, he's at a strip club on Wall Street
Well,
doing the
you
best
know what?
cocaine.
Yeah, I mean,
Neil,
he
You're
kinda
noble,
is.
I'm trash.
Neil.
You're better than me, I'm a piece of
No,
shit.
no, no.
Like
you can handle
you're a junkie.
alcohol. you can't handle the Tigers.
Right.
I can't handle alcohol. I can handle the Tigers.
He's a
I put him in
casual
the
smoker, and you're a junkie. It's a difference.
It's a right.
No.
Yes, I'm a full functioning Tiger fan.
Yes.
No.
Yes,
you don't
are
get
a
away
junkie.
with that, D-Mac.
Kenny, is my attitude not like your attitude?
Exactly. We're the same.
And there's a bit
lockstep.
of, like, I have moments that, come on, what the fuck?
Exactly.
But it's like, oh, okay.
And it's
it
not
is
gonna
what
end.
it is because
it's not going to end.
no,
There's nothing
I
they
want
can
to
do this
see all the
season to
new
fix it.
guys, young guys getting opportunity, whoever. It's, the frustrating thing you have, Neil, is because you look at the record.
Yeah.
And it's better, and it's like, and then you say, well, what could it be? What should it be if we just had this and that? But that's not the path that they're on.
Right.
Yeah.
Now I don't do that. I don't do that for
I know,
a second.
but you go, oh my God, new low.
And they can't let
Instead of
down
laughing
this
about it,
incredible pitching that we're having.
really
We can't let
surprised.
that down.
But it is a
and
new
things of that nature.
because with Scooble. That's
Yeah.
why. Woodward Sports chat thread. Catspot. Borrego was 138, 163 with Charlotte. He did not win there. Oh, Catspot, except for the last year when he had a winning record with the Charlotte Hornets.
Yeah.
So thank you, Catspot.
Right.
Again, understand nuance. Improve by 10 wins every year, Catspot.
Mm-hmm.
Get in reality, my friend. All right, so that's done.
That's a dumb take.
Who farted? But Darren can be real about the Tigers without being a jerk about it. I'm a jerk.
Yeah, you are.
I'm a jerk
You
about the
lash out
Tigers.
at everybody. You lash out at this whole show because you're upset with what's going on.
No.
in the organization.
You told
Yep,
me
here
this
we
was
go.
going to be
Lash
okay.
Out. Lashing out.
Oh my God.
Lashing
dude.
out.
Wait, we both.
You people.
people.
I'm a jerk about it.
Yeah, you are, because you predicted 74 wins.
Yeah.
Now you're acting like it's mind blowing that they're losing. You did this.
Why aren't you upset? You
Yeah,
fell for this.
Hey,
Neil.
are you upset? Like to Neil?
yes.
Yes.
No,
I'm
he's
upset.
not. No, he just
No.
just give
Neil,
KG
We're
some more.
upset,
Neil.
but we've
Hey,
already dealt with
you
it.
got
We've moved
KG.
on.
Exactly.
You got 3/5 of a baseball team,
That's-
man. That's what you got this year. All right. You were it was all under the guise of, you were free to win the division. They were never free to win the division.
Correct. But I can handle mine a little bit better.
We didn't even make it to Juneteenth this year, KG.
Hey, I understand.
No, we made
that.
it there.
Well, we did. They had
We
a better
made it
start
there.
than we're accustomed to having, but this team was just never built to go the distance like I thought they were. Yes, I can admit that. You cannot. I can admit that.
You told me they were fine.
Kenny,
Neil,
when did you say that?
It-
Before,
March.
before
March.
the season.
it was in March before
Yes.
the season started.
I'm not letting you do
With
that to
new
him.
information, you can change
You don't
your
get
opinion.
to do that to him because we were all there. and
Exactly.
excited
Take no
about it.
accountability for your actions.
For being a fan?
No. You
For
take
being
no.
wrong,
So
we were
you
all
can be
wrong.
you can be a fan, but I
See,
can't.
D-Mac, that's
But
accountability.
you were right. Because you had him at 74. Everybody else had him around 80.
Yeah, 80. I said 84. I admit it to
So
this.
why are you
I-
not accepting what you...
Because I value my friendship with these guys in here. I value my friendship with you. And I thought maybe I'm the bad guy.
Okay.
Maybe I'm wrong.
Now you're the
Okay.
bad guy because of the way you're watching it go
Exactly,
down every
man.
day.
Shit changes, Neil.
You're the bad
Shit
guy.
We're just trying
changes. You
to-
always
hey,
tell us.
We're trying to deal with this situation. I'm sorry I looked at that girl's ass 6 years ago. All right? That's what it sounds like. You're
Right.
coming back. Right, Kenny?
Yes.
I can't change that.
Exactly. You
gotta
gotta
admit, it
let
was a
it
nice
go.
ass, though.
You gotta let it go, Neil. And that
Let
doesn't
it,
mean
let
that
it go
we're,
for what they are.
Yes.
Just enjoy them for what they are.
That doesn't mean we don't care.
Or
That
don't.
doesn't mean that we're not upset. It just means it is what it is. There's nothing they can do to fix it at this point.
Actions speak louder than words, and
Okay.
you're inactive.
All right.
If you choose not to decide, you still have made a choice.
I'm still watching the games.
Now you're in my wheelhouse with Rush.
Yeah.
I know that one.
I'm still watching the games, but I know what the hell it is. Yeah, but I can handle mine a little better, KG. I know how to do a snort on the sink and keep it moving. You in the stall doing this. Like, come on, man. Hey, hit him with it, Spinny. Hit him with it. Thank you. That is what you are doing right now, man.
You are. And
No.
you can't see it. Because it's okay, but that's why, like you said, we care about you, Neil, and we're bringing it to your attention. This isn't an intervention, but it sure as shit soon should be.
Because you keep
You're
lashing
getting
out.
there. He's almost to intervention.
Right. Lashing
if
out
you
at
see
us.
your mom sitting in that chair, you know, you know. So I just do some self-evaluation.
And
That's
you-
all. This is, hey, Kenny, it's not me.
It's you.
No, okay. Mark McCormick says, Neil, your addiction is affecting us in the following ways. Okay. All right. Here's the deal. Here's the deal with it, though. It is a new. Is it fair that it's a new low?
Yes, they are beginning
this
to
is
tailspin.
bottom. This is bottom so far.
This looks like a legitimate tailspin. I don't think they're gonna recover out of this one.
This is a great one. 40 Gumble. Neil is the I don't have a problem face. Kenny is the I can quit anytime.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm
You gotta
with
admit
you.
there's a problem, Neil. The first step is admitting there's a problem.
Not anymore. There's not. Like it's
Okay,
over. Like,
see, you're
until
just,
tomorrow.
you're just trying to rationalize,
Yeah.
right?
Like yesterday was the old Yeller moment for the season.
For you
That-
or for the Tigers?
No, for the Tigers. Unless they play 60, unless they win 66%
Yeah,
of
that's
the
true.
game.
That's all they gotta do.
Yeah.
That's all they got to do. But when you can't get hits and you score 1 run a game in a series, so therefore you're not capable of winning 8 out of 9.
Yeah.
You're not capable of
Yeah.
it. You can't put it together like that.
I would agree.
So it is officially over. I got to check the math on it. I believe they have the 5th worst record in baseball.
Eesh.
Neil, your rehab stint's going about as well as Spencer Torkelson.
He got benched again.
He got benched again.
He's like 1 for his last
He got
16.
benched in Triple A.
Yeah, it's
He's
my-
getting
Who
off
did?
days.
You might have
in
to.
Triple
Spencer
A.
Tork. Spencer
What
Torkelson.
happened?
He got
Tork's like 1 for his last 16. He got benched in AAA.
he got a rest day in Triple A.
It's bad. You might have to cut bait.
He's
man.
hitting 1 home run since he's been down there.
You
Holy
might have
shit!
to
You
cut
thought your
bait.
power went out, Neil.
Yeah, no, seriously.
What? Not now. Are we in? I'm starting to get into
We're in panic.
that yellow's going to a little bit of a shade of red
Yeah,
right now.
man.
I'm starting to get a little worried.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
what is it?
You might have to cut bait,
Oh,
bro.
I can't think of it.
I thought I read an article in the paper a week or so ago on Saturday that he was scorching it.
Yeah, but his OPS was still horrible down there. He
This
started
is
off
becoming
all
an
right.
issue.
He started off
This
all right.
might be.
A study
This
needs
might
to be,
be
done.
a bigger. Like the only saving grace, you got him on his rookie deal, right?
Yeah.
Right. But like,
What
because
is that getting
somebody
you right
gave
now?
me grief about, Neil, are you still confident in Torkelson? And
Nope.
I was even sending him down. I still was, because it was a no. It was a
so
no
was I.
commodity what he did. There needs to be a study done on this.
But
Yeah.
now this, Neil, this is what raises your and I's sort of alarm.
Yes.
Like hardcore.
And Neil,
It's like-
my bad, but Neil, I was just like you. The 30 home run season, I kept parading it around. I kept parading that 30 home run season.
Kenny,
around,
I
but
remember
this
when
is-
you were like that.
Yeah, man, but it.
But growth.
But see,
Thank you.
he admitted his faults. He got himself better, and now he's a better man because of it, Neil. You
Thank you.
got to take that first step.
I'm fine with.
Let me just,
all
Neil.
I'm mad
Neil, can I prepare you?
I'm not mad.
Can I
We're not
prepare you
Neil.
for
We're not
this?
attacking
Yes.
you.
We're not
Because
attacking you.
you were gonna go into even a deeper spin,
Yes.
right? With
killed
this
it.
No, I'm
Torkel-
not.
With
No.
this, yes. If Torkelson, if this is an issue and you know it really is, and nothing's sort of done about it,
You already
this
in the
could be
rabbit
the
hole.
big, yeah.
No, all right. You want the root of all this right now?
There,
Ye-
okay, we might be
yesterday.
somewhere.
Yesterday was the funeral. Like it's done. The season's over. It was liberating. It's like a family member that's been struggling for so long.
Hey, Kenny, it was nice of him to finally show up. The funeral was friggin' a month ago.
Like, seriously.
No, it wasn't. Like,
Seriously, you late as
all
hell.
The funeral was
I'm
a
being
month
honest with you
ago.
guys, so I'm looking for you guys to be honest with me.
Okay, fine.
You still held out hope.
Of
Don't
course I
bullshit
did, because
me.
I'm a fan.
Absolutely
You
not.
still held out hope. All right, D-Mac, you were up. You
Yes.
still held out hope.
Yes, I held
Spenny, you
out
still
hope.
held out hope.
I did.
You
but
did.
Yes.
But but guys, we were dragged around behind the garage
Yeah, we
and
got
put down yesterday.
We got old Yellard for sure.
Yeah.
And it's over.
And it's
there's
okay.
something freeing about it, because we were watching a family member struggle and just waste away. And they would have a good day.
Yeah.
Every now and then they would wake up and you're like, wow, that's my old
Moving
uncle.
around
I
like
think
they used to.
the signs were on the wall where they're like, if the Tigers were a drug user, their body was slowly decaying. Like Wenzel Perez started to fall off. Riley Green wasn't really Superman anymore. Spencer Torkelson gets sent down to AAA, and then the kill shot was Tariq Skubal getting shelled.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
And that's what I was driving at. Yesterday was freeing, if anything. Like it's officially over. But the same thing. Here's where my anger was. we're doing a postmortem already. I love it.
Yeah.
The Wenzel Perez thing. We've seen this 100
We
times.
knew that's what was going to happen.
I liked him better the first time when he was at Akil Badu.
Yeah, or Quentin Berry.
Or Quentin Berry.
Yeah.
You know what? Like, we always have this that we go through. And everybody gets on board. And I've grown fatigued of it.
Yeah.
And that's where my anger
But
was.
it's easy to do when you ain't won in 10 years. So sue me. You know, it just is what it is. Yes, I thought they would be better, but it's the nature of the beast.
Speaking of which, if you don't want to old yell or anybody, you should keep up with your pets and go to Premier Pet Supply, because Premier Pet Supply is hands down Michigan's best pet store. Same prices and all the conveniences, the online and big box retailers, with one major difference: they're family and locally owned and opoperated for over.
He about to go shoot up again.
Yeah, he's going.
He took his phone too.
Yeah,
What the hell you guys doing to him? Sorry, Spenny.
You're fine. Family owned and operated for over 30 years. There's 60 brands of food and nutrition experts to help you. Same day local curbside home delivery. Premier Pet Supply. Give your pet the best. www.premierpetsupply.com.
Yo, let me just say, I love Planet Fitness.
Trying out Planet Fitness and dang, they got lots of equipment.
Not me getting a Planet Fitness membership just for the 24-hour perk.
Listen, the PF Black Card is worth every penny for this hydro massage. I'm a new man.
Did y'all know that the PF app has workouts you can do at home? Cheapest therapy I can find is Planet Fitness.
All the benefits, all for less. Planet Fitness, big fitness energy for all.
Come to any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men and claim your throne for a king's treatment from one of our talented stylists. Open 7 days a week, walk in anytime. Just get to a Lady Jane's today and receive a precision haircut, scalp massage, hot lather neck shave, and a hot towel treatment. A haircut should not be a chore. It should be an experience. And that's exactly what Lady Jane's has to offer. Open 7 days a week, walk-ins are always welcome. There's always a location near you. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, it's wicked awesome.
A ton of fun, a ton of sports, and a ton of man meat. Welcome to the Woodward Heavyweights, live daily 5 to 7 p.m. on Woodward Sports.
Neil Rule here for Woodward merch. Shop.woodwardsports.com. Confirmed in the chat. The Boodham Kid shirt has made its way to California.
Boodham Kid.
We're waiting on the picture.
West Coast Boodham Kid.
If you buy a Boodham Kid shirt, tweet us a picture, either any of us here on the show. We will put it on the show immediately. I want a Boodham Kids movement because it's what we're founded on. Yeah, the Red Wing stuff's great. You know, the Lion stuff is great. This is strictly a Boodham Kid shirt commercial.
You damn right.
That's all it is. Boodham Kids. Boodham Kids. Boodham Kids.
I have the Greg Rounds picture.
Do you really?
Yeah, I'm going to grab it right now.
Oh,
Hey.
asking ye shall receive.
You damn right.
I like it, though. Yeah. You buy a Boodham Kid shirt, tweet us a picture, you're going on the show. We'll stop what we're talking about.
Yeah, breaking news.
Yeah. I'll
We'll treat
stop.
it as breaking news.
Yeah,
news.
I'll stop shooting up. I'll stop shooting up the Tigers.
Me and Needle.
There's Greg Rounds.
Hey.
There it is.
All the way from Rhode Island.
Ooh, that boy clean.
Rhode Island.
Shout out Greg Rounds.
Yeah,
So
we
Boodham
wrap it
Kids
in
is coast to coast.
Coast to
and we all right.
We did it, Neil. We did it, man. Hey, man.
It was a hard fight.
Boodham Kids. Boodham
Our
Kids.
dreams have been
Boodham
realized.
Kids.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I
We
love it.
worldwide. No pit bull.
No,
Mr. Worldwide.
71 Madcap. Forget about the Tigers. It's over. Focus on a playoff team. Detroit City FC's women's side 7-2-0 through 9 matches.
Oh, shout
that
out
is
to
true.
women. Shout out to women.
I'll be in the building on Saturday for that match, as a matter of fact. I'll be out there.
Probably a good idea, man.
Yeah. Mitten Maid, can we trade Flaherty and Scooble now? You know what? Let's just buzz the tower on that. There's some line stuff I want to get into. We got a little bit shorter segment here because we ran long. D-Mac, I make you the GM. What are you doing?
Any time Tarek Skubal stands on the mound is when he's the most valuable to your organization every time. If you're going to make a move and go with the youth or whatever like that, you either got two moves to make. You go to Skubal and say, what's it going to take to lock you up, and you're going to build your team around him, and you make him that sole piece if that's what you think that he is, or you go out and you get some pieces together that you're going to do this. I got no problem with a rebuild with young guys if that's the direction they're going to go. I just hate the same old garbage over and over and over again every day. Dude, like, how long have we said this that, like, we can't hit? The pitching is there. I don't want to lose Tarek Skubal. I want him to stay, but I don't. with the direction that they're going. And the last thing that I'll say is that I'm not the GM, but I'm glad Scott Harris is. And right now, I got to lean to trust what he's going to do, even though I don't know how much he's allowed to do. Right? Like how. So I wouldn't want it. But if the return was there where we're looking at a win-win return where you say to me and Broder says to me in baseball, people go, that was good value in return. Yeah. Right? For prospects. Because we can use any position player, right? Maybe you got the center fielder in green. You don't have a first baseman.
You don't have a shortstop.
That's more apparent. So you have right now you probably have a second baseman.
Here you go.
You have a second baseman in Cole Keith that they locked up, right?
Yep.
Riley Green's probably your other. Who else?
You don't have a first baseman. That's for damn sure.
Yeah. Carpenter. We haven't talked about that, but that's a huge issue because we don't know how inefficient and how long he's going to be hurt, how bad the back is. So to me, Neil, I wouldn't have a problem.
You got your catcher. I do think Dillinger.
Dingler?
I think Dingler, yeah. I think Dingler will be good.
Okay.
So my whole thing, Neil, why don't you do something that they all can come in together?
Here we go.
Right? Why don't they go back, and if they're going to get youth or get whatever that all these guys are going to develop together, and I'd have more patience if that, 6 of those guys in that roster I know they were committed to, and that was the direction. So I could take stuff like this.
Yeah, you need a shortstop, you need a third baseman, and you need
No. Here we go.
We're fine at third
Stop
base.
the hate, Neil. Stop it.
That Booth told me.
It was a 1-year deal.
Yes.
It was a
No.
You act like I said
we're
it was
fine at third base.
Oh my god.
According to that man.
Yeah, like I said, we're going to be fine for the next 10 years.
Deal. Well, no, we are fine at third base because I think Chase Young's going to be good.
Yeah.
So you got your third base of the future.
How many legs are we putting on this?
You got
parlay?
your third base.
Why are you mad at us, Neil?
Sign a first baseman. Sign a shortstop.
Okay, so let's spin this discussion right now.
Why you mad at us when this is who you really mad at?
You guys are on the new designer drugs, huh? Like that nobody.
You're doing rock.
You're
on rock.
Yeah. What drugs are you guys on? Because here we go again. Chase Young will be good. Dillinger will be good. All these other rookie parlays will hit.
Neil.
You know what?
So we're just supposed to have despair. We just supposed to be despair all the time.
You need to call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Yeah, are we just not supposed to believe in any prospects?
Yeah, like
what reason do you have to believe in them?
He's been raking. Chase Young's been raking.
I'm
not just going to, because Torkelson didn't work out, I'm not just going to be like, all right, nobody will ever work out.
Yeah.
That's weak. I'm not going to do that.
Like, come on, man. You're a fan.
1-800-GAMBLER, KG.
You need to call that.
Your 4-leg parlays that you're betting the kids grocery money on, it ain't going to hit, KG. 1-800-GAMBLER.
How about this take? They feel that Torkelson's that lost cause. They need that first baseman.
Yes.
Who's your piece to trade?
And D-Mac, this is, and like, look, all
that's where Scooble comes in, and why the reality is because Scooble can get you that first baseman.
Torkelson and Reese Olson for Vladdy.
Let's do it.
Why would the Blue Jays do that?
I don't know.
They would.
Thank you. That's all I wanted to hear. No, but D-Mac, okay, this, all BS aside, right?
Yeah.
They need to make a decision now.
Yes.
And
Correct.
I'm sorry that it's that way. Is it more dire today than it was April 1st?
Yes.
Positionally, is it way more dire than it was April 1st?
Absolutely.
So you got to use your biggest asset to get the most return.
So you're saying trade Scooble?
You got to do it. You got to do it.
I don't know, man.
Show me another path.
We have a wealth of pitching. I'm looking at the standpoint, and
I know KG's give Gio Urshela a 5-year deal.
I never said any of that, so that's fine. But I got to give credit to Ryan Ermanni when he said this. He said when the Tigers are finally ready to compete, you need that guy in the playoffs that's going to pitch Game 1 and Game 7. You have that already in your rotation.
But you got to be in Game 1 and Game 7 for it to work.
I understand, but there are other ways to try to supplement this team. We have enough pitching to where we can scout deals and maybe try to get some solid bats. They also have money. And I know Chris hasn't spent to this point. I get it.
Little Chris.
I get it. That's who you really mad at. You need to stop being at us, and when you really mad at Chris. You mad at little Chris.
No, you know what? You know what else has come out of this discussion today?
What?
I probably, and I will look in the camera and say it as if I'm talking to myself right now in a mirror. Maybe I took it too far with Chris Ilitch. Maybe they knew. Maybe they knew this.
Maybe they had to figure this out.
Or maybe they knew already.
Maybe. Who knows?
So was one signing going to tip the scales? No.
They weren't trying to tip the scales, though. That's what you fail to realize.
So, in the end, they know.
Like, they would have took it if they could have won the division and or made the wild card. I'm sure they would have took that, but that was probably not in the plans. It was never in the plans.
That's not what you told me.
Well, I thought it was in the plans because they took a step up from last year. So it's not like I'm just baseless.
Nobody in Detroit thought Spencer Torkelson was going to be this.
Yes, they regressed.
And if he wasn't this, if he was what he was last year, this team would be decent.
We thought one thing, they thought another thing. That can happen.
I get that.
Shit changes on the fly. Maybe they did think the Central was going to be ass, and look at where we are now.
Broder in the Woodward Sports Chat. Realistically, they just need to bunt more.
Facts.
Okay.
Shout out, Broder.
Nice try, Broder.
You can't hit.
Thank you, Broder.
There is no reason for Zach McKinstry and Justin Henry Malloy not to be going up there and bunting. Because they can't fucking hit. So lay a bunt down. You're both fast enough.
Yeah.
At least it puts some pressure on the fielders to make a play.
Woodward Sports chat thread, jump into there. Get your thoughts out there. Steve O Baby. Hey, Neil, when the Rams beat the Lions, you can burn them shirts. No. That's independent. Boo them kids is a lifestyle.
You damn right.
It's a lifestyle we live here in Detroit, regardless of the outcome of one game.
Yeah, and what if the Rams beat the Lions in the regular season? Check the playoffs, dork.
Yep. And guess what? We can still boo your kids.
Absolutely.
And we're going to.
And we don't need we don't have to have the reason.
Yeah.
Other than we're wearing the shirt.
Also, did you see the reports that Kelly Stafford was talking about
dating a backup QB?
Yeah. Cheated on Matt Stafford with a backup when they were in college.
Trying to make him jealous.
Great role model there.
But we're the problem.
Yeah. Exactly.
Because we boo children.
Yeah.
Yep.
We're the problem.
She's the worst.
You're right.
We just keep it real.
He needs to just
100%.
Not talk. But.
Yeah. Chuck Brewer, Neil, bunting wouldn't be any worse than the shit show that we have now. I just don't so we're going to bunt to end the inning instead of just striking out.
They can't hit it they can't hit it either way, man.
Yeah.
You reaching for answers, man. We don't have them, man.
I would rather see McKinstry and Malloy and Badu go up there and try to lay a bunt down than just strike out.
Yeah.
At least they're fast. They can try to get to first base.
I know, but you can't steal first, unfortunately.
Yeah. You can try to bunt. It's better than them trying to get a hit.
As Parker Meadows found out, you can't steal first in the majors.
That's somebody who definitely should have
If you can't hit an MLB fastball, then what good is that doing you? You might as well bunt.
We got a lot of them. Okay. There's some Lions stuff.
I've never seen a professional baseball team that as a whole consistently can't hit fastballs.
Wow.
It's like we have 3 players on our team that can actually square up a fastball.
Right. And one of them's KG's boy, Gio Urshela.
Yeah.
So what you mad at me
Gio
for?
Urshela, Mark Canha, and Riley Green.
What you mad at me for?
Other than that, who can consistently square up an MLB fastball on this team?
I still don't think people realize how dire it is. I'll leave it at that.
It's bad.
They have the 5th worst record in baseball, and tell me who the players are. Riley Green and Scooble.
But Sky Harris told you
Chase
this.
Young.
They're trying, when he came out and said he's trying
Gary
to
Coleman.
identify the core, you should have took that at face value. They don't know who the fuck the core is at this point.
When you have a lumbar fracture, I reserve the right to have questions.
That's fair. That is scary.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he's a bum or a bust or anything like that, but I am telling you, I am concerned, and that's fair. I don't care who you
and
are.
Max Clark are raking in A-ball. Just saying.
This thing might be
5
another
more years.
Yeah, right, no, seriously. This thing might be another 2 to 3 years out, man.
I love both of those guys though. Max Clark has aura.
So just a 2-leg parlay.
Oh my god.
It'd be weird if they both panned out. I am very high on Max Clark.
Yeah, we're not just gonna sit here and be constantly negative. We're not.
Steve said, you got to remember, our best tagger is out, D-Mac.
Well, somebody also brought up is
Tony.
Notice that Javi's not around when you finally
the
final blow. I mean, they've sort of gone downhill since he's been in the lineup. And I mean, look at the rest.
Who knew he was the glue?
Look at the regulars.
Holding us together.
El Mago.
Yeah, man.
Elmer's tagging glue.
What about PFIT?
Oh, Planet Fitness, everybody. We're live at the Planet Fitness Studios. It's the best gym in the gym game. I'll never be a member at another gym. Why is that? Because Planet Fitness is the best value, not in gyms, in American consumerism. That's a fact. Over 2,500 Planet Fitnesses around the world. You get access to every single one of them with a Black Card membership. There's over 50 in Metro Detroit alone. What does that mean? It means no matter where you are, you can get the work in. It's not far away. Wherever we're broadcasting from, there's always a Planet Fitness close by. You're going to pass a couple on the way home. Guys, you've been saying it forever. You want to get in better shape. So guess what? You got to do it. As I said, you're going to pass a couple Planet Fitnesses on the way home. Just pull in the parking lot, join right there, and you are in there. Guys, again, the best gym in the gym game. Go to planetfitness.com. Join there as well. It's Planet Fitness, Mr. Darren McCarty.
Planet Fitness, where your fitness is essential.
Drive into summer and drive into savings during Feldman Chevrolet's biggest Memorial Day sale ever. We're stocked with new Chevy cars, trucks, and SUVs, all priced to move. Like this 2024 Silverado for only $217 a month. Or this 2024 Equinox for as low as $199 a month. Find your freedom in a Feldman at the Memorial Day sale going on now at Feldman Chevrolet, Michigan's #1 Chevy dealer.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids, all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
Visit Dispo Dispensary today for deals too good to miss. Meet a team that curates an unbelievable atmosphere and shopping experience. Try the freshest inventory from Michigan's largest variety of cannabis products. Come through our stores or order on Dispo Dash today. Dispo Dispensary, dispodash.com, your local cannabis plug.
All right, hour number 2 of the show, Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network, Neil Rule. That guy, Darren McCarty. He won Stanley Cups and stuff. KG.
We ain't good, but we still good, man.
We ain't good on Tigers,
right?
but we're still good.
Man.
That's my guy. It's Thursday, by the way.
Thirsty.
Spin the block coming up.
Yeah.
Ooh, I was not prepared, but tomorrow for sure.
A variation? Let me ask your white ass something.
Yeah, well, it might be a little bit of that, and I might also speak on the recent EMU transfer.
Yeah, and you got to do it with Terry.
Oh, Terry's going to be here.
Is Terry here tomorrow?
I'm assuming. I haven't been told. But
okay.
I'm assuming it's going to be.
Yeah, let's push it to tomorrow.
Push it to tomorrow?
Yeah.
All right.
I'll take care of you. I got you.
Yeah, we do need to talk about recent Eastern Michigan University transfers. You're right,
man. Shout out James, but yeah, we gonna discuss that and maybe get a little. Let me ask your white ass.
That's great too. Yeah, because we'll have Power Neck here.
Yeah,
we can get his thought.
Yeah, he helped recruit him
as a product of the EMU program, one of the staples that turned the whole thing around.
He can speak to the culture of what might have brought such a highly touted recruit to the EMU campus.
He gave him the campus tour. You know he did.
100%. Yeah. So, and like his transfer announcement got 2 million views on X alone?
It was crazy. It was crazy. But we know why
that's high level.
It was just people waiting to comment on that, though.
What are you talking about?
Well, yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
I don't. But hey,
tune in tomorrow. He's a 3-star linebacker. That's a good gift.
It was West Virginia or Eastern Michigan.
Yeah.
They must have shelled out a bag for him.
Yeah,
I wonder what kind of NIL deals he's going to
EMU has been paying.
Are we going to see some commercials?
You would think.
I wonder what.
I just feel for the play-by-play guy.
Yeah,
it's like we got to go back to the college football, just calling them by the numbers because it's no way.
And Noah with the tackle,
right? Linebacker 44,
right?
No, absolutely. Mint and Maid, get the haul for Scooble and Flaherty trade. You're not getting a haul for Flaherty.
Yeah,
he's on an expiring deal.
Scooble probably, but yeah, not Flaherty.
Mint and Maid also said trade Torkelson for a bag of Better Made Red Hot.
Yeah,
I'm not giving up a bag of Better Made Red Hot for Torque.
I think it's time to maybe try to cut bait though, because I don't think he's going to be in the plans going forward.
At this point, it's rock bottom. So
I
now
get
you just
put him in a trade package with whatever you're trying to trade.
It brings down the value.
I mean, you would love to throw up that 30 home run season. That's all you can pitch.
At this point, you're better off just.
That's all you can pitch. Hey, he had a 30-run season.
What's that?
I don't think it brings down the value. I think some teams would still, I can fix him.
He can be fixed.
Just don't trade him to the Rays.
He could be fixed.
Please don't trade him to the Rays. Because if we trade him to the Rays, he's going to hit 50 home runs the next year.
No doubt. Woodward Sports Chat thread, jump into there, get your thoughts out there, and anything that you have to say. Rack said, so KG said we're 2 to 3 years out. So why are we keeping Scooble now when his contract is up in 2 years?
You want to re-sign him?
Are you hoping he stays healthy and consistent till then? We need to trade him now and get what we can.
And I'm not mad at that. I'm not totally against trading him. I just feel like he is that one ace guy. And we have money. So once again, to your point, I'm hopeful Chris gets his head out of his you-know-what and spends some money. It seems like over the next few winters, that may be the plan once they identify what young players they want to keep on the team.
DNC says, rest in peace, Drake. All day.
That was a funeral.
Looking at the Tigers roster for hitters, maybe 3 guys to build around: Keith, Green, and Ibanez.
Ibanez can only hit lefties.
Are we on the Ibanez as a cornerstone piece? Was that KG?
I didn't say that.
We're not on that, right, D-Mac?
Never have I said he's a
cornerstone. That he's a great, he's a piece
a specialist.
That you could add to it, but he's not a core piece.
He's a specialist.
You got to be able to hit right-handed pitching to be a cornerstone.
At some point.
Yeah.
No, at some point. I did want to talk about the Lions because I've seen it making its way around, and national people have hooked onto this. And yeah, I want to get to the stuff that we have in there about the Lions in the offseason. I'm going to. But D-Mac, you want to know how I know you've arrived as a franchise? That the national folk are using you as a click well, a pay attention to me well, or a bell. You can just go and ring it and get people to pay attention to you. Have you noticed that?
With the Lions?
Yeah, like some of the national folk out there.
Oh, 100%. But I noticed that as Dan Campbell last year made his presence in not only the NFC North, but also to the whole football. Everybody he's a quote machine. Everybody you want to talk to this man, right? And whatever's coming out. This only goes to show you, right? When you hear that, what do they give that national coverage to, right? Or it's the teams that they truly believe are contenders to win the big prize, because it only happens to, there's the norm, right? But who would you compare this to? Who is this like treat of the week, right? Like where it's gone to different teams and stuff like this, but because it's new, right, in the winning, and aren't they great quotes coming out of there? Like I'm always interested to hear what comes out of Allen Park. So why wouldn't the rest of the football world, especially with a team that not just here in Detroit, but nationally thinks could win a Super Bowl?
Well, but I think that they're doing it. They're not doing it for good, though.
Yeah,
you don't think so? Because
they're doing it to self-serve.
Right? No, I get it. But when they are self-serving each other, you don't think that the apparentness and the awareness that Dan Campbell and Brad Holmes and they have in the organization is that that's what's going on? It's just the same thing as if national things pick up different sound bites to whatever. So who gives a shit why they're serving it? The fact is that the people get to know more knowledge, right? More people in this country will know. You watch next year. I know the Cowboys are always America's team, but Detroit truly is America's sweetheart.
And I guess at the core of it is this Seth Walder guy, that came out with his top 10 list of quarterbacks and didn't have Jared Goff like on the top 10 list of quarterbacks in the NFL. But see, like Seth is doing that.
So who's that guy? Like that's not a nobody, right? To like, in my opinion, like, okay, I don't know that guy or whatever. That's his opinion or whatever. Here, I'm showing Jared Goff and everybody in there because of the disrespect and just the laugh. They don't give a shit.
No, and I'm not saying they should. I'm saying like
It's
dudes
the
like
disrespect.
this though are popping up now.
Yeah,
and
but
they're
dudes
using
like
the
this are
Lions
fucking
like
the flannels and the fucking they're everywhere. That's what I try to tell you. We have one rate fucking here at the show that goes PFF or whatever. But they truly believe to whatever. So I don't give a shit what their motivation is. Start talking about it. It's the wrestling adage, Kenny.
Yeah.
Pop of emotion.
Yeah.
Good,
Any
bad,
reaction
right,
is a
wrong.
good reaction.
You're talking about me. I don't care what you're talking about. So that's where we're at. And they'll have to give respect eventually. What do we? We sound soft? Do we sound like Jesus here? Like we're gonna get offended? Like the fact that they're disrespecting our team like they always have.
They understand how rabid of a fan base the Lions fan base is, and we're finally winning, so we can actually defend our team properly now. So yeah, they're taking advantage of that. Absolutely.
No, but see, that's the thing. You know, to come out and say something like that, like obviously you're using the Lions brand to advance. And I guess my question is that where I'm wrong in this business? Because I don't when I say something, I mean it.
No,
yeah?
Neil, I know who you are.
Right. Yeah.
I know who you are.
When
Neil Rule says something or whatever, I stop and take this clown or those clowns or whatever like this that are using it where you can say, oh, they're trying to, where they don't see it. No, you got to.
Yeah. Not everybody.
No, you got to be true to you so that when you do say something and you are like you are on your Tigers, then it's true.
Yeah, don't stop being.
There's only, dude, what do you expect over the next 8 months? It's only going to get worse or dig in. What I love about that shit, though, right? Blackboard material is real.
Mm-hmm.
Motivated, different. You tell this team why they can't do it, and that motivates them. That I believe.
Yeah, the Lions remember all that shit. We know that.
No, I do. But again, though, that's why I like, and I know people get, all ruffled up about it, and they get all excited about it. I just kind of sit there and laugh at it because we have become your marketing angle now.
Absolutely.
Like your marketing ploy, your marketing tactic, your marketing plan involves the Lions. Who'd have thunk it?
Yeah.
24 months ago.
It's low-hanging fruit. You take a franchise that's been sorry for over 50, 60 years, and now they finally start winning. It's easy.
It's comical to me.
You nailed it. Low-hanging, but that's what this business is.
Yeah.
For 80% are the ones that you don't know their names or whatever. Take the low-hanging fruit. We've been waiting. Kenny, you brought up a great point. Why do you do that? Because anytime you throw anything positive or negative to the Lions fans' way, it's a tornado.
Yeah.
Because we've waited so long to be here. So I don't begrudge anybody who that's their game plan or whatever. But I mean, enjoy it. We've been so long, we haven't been talked about, or we've been the laughing stock. Now we're not.
And we can actually.
And I don't care, even if they disrespect our guys will go out and show it on the field.
Yes.
So that we can make sure that guys like this know what's up.
Proud cheer dad. Neil, would you consider the season saved if they sweep the White Sox this weekend?
No.
No, because everyone that plays a White Sox sweeps them.
And they struggle with the White Sox the first time around. So,
that's no, there is no saving this.
Don't save,
You don't want to be saved, apparently.
All right.
Tell them about Swiss Insurance, D-Mac.
Absolutely. Now more than ever, it is critical for you to have your insurance reviewed. Swiss Insurance will make sure your carrier is not slipping into extra fees. Call my buddy Mark today at Swiss Insurance, 313-530-1698, or go to SwissINS.com.
Braylon Edwards here, Premier Pet Supply. Man, just looking around, who's got it better than pets? Come on, a baby stroller for Coda? A chef for Lola? Really? You don't have to tell me who the real boss here is. Who's got it better than pets? Nobody, especially here at Premier Pet Supply. For over 30 years and more than 13 locations, Premier Pet Supply has everything that your pet can dream of, and guess what? It's all under one roof. Premier Pet Supply, family owned, operated, and proud to call Metro Detroit home. Check out PremierPetSupply.com or scan the QR code today. Who's got it better than pets?
Nobody!
Congratulations to the real coach of the year, Motor City Dan Campbell.
Just put your head down and go to work. It's about to be fun, man. It's about to be fun.
Woodward Sports.
What happens when you run a great business for over 50 years? You expand and offer more products to more people. Exactly what Les Stanford did by adding Les Stanford Buick GMC. The same great service that customers have come to know and trust. On Woodward Ave, just south of 9 Mile. Check out Les Stanford in Dearborn today at lesstanford.com. Les Stanford Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
All right, keeping it pushing, everybody. Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network on a Thursday. Neil Rule, Darren McCarty. We got KG in the house, Spencer Raxta as well. Woodward Heavyweights, 5 to 7.
Shout out.
Check it out.
That's right. Don't forget to Wake Up Woodward, by the way.
Check it out.
8 to 10 a.m. is a matter of fact.
Damn right.
Yep, there it is. But no, we're talking Detroit Lions, and it's just another sign of how far the organization has come. It's a boost to the credibility of the organization because you have the ESPN folk and national stuff, and anytime that they want to get their name out there, they come up with something ridiculous to say about the Lions.
Yeah. Like Caleb Williams being in the top 10 quarterback list.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like just
come on. Stuff
like that is, just flat out laughable. But we take it and run with it. So I guess it's on us to some degree.
Yeah.
And the chat message cycled through already. I forget who it was, but they said something to the effect of, I've never cared what the national media has talked about. We care.
Oh, no, we care.
By the mentions of the tweets like this, we care.
We waited so long for the national media to even mention us. So absolutely the fan base cares what the national media says.
100%. So we just need to be honest about that.
Yeah.
Like, we care a lot still because we're still new money.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we got the membership in the country club.
Right.
But we still ain't dressing right in that country club.
Mm-hmm.
We don't put the napkin in the right spot.
Right.
We don't use the right fork.
Yeah, we not the traditional, Dallas Cowboys. Oh, look at their owner. We like him, so we're just going to drool over the Cowboys.
Yeah, or the Chiefs. The 49ers have pretty much become old money now. We're still new money.
Dude. Oh, you're as new money because you know what? It's also got value, and it's got lasting value.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just the NFL where a lot of times we always talk about that you can turn it around in 3 years or stuff like this. But this team, the way that it's put together, has potential, Neil, to one day be old money.
Right.
Finally. We never had that opportunity. And you know what I also like too? It's the summertime. Guys are away off and whatever, everybody can run their mouths and do whatever and use whatever clickbait or whatever. When it comes around to the season, right? And whatever's going on, I just have a harder time believing that people will take shots at Dan Campbell and this team that as they get better and they become this older money team, people are going to have to respectfully do it. Because I don't think he's going to really allow it now that he has. That's what winning brings. Winning brings that attitude. Now, he's always had it in the protector, but you know what? There's a narrative there. And you know what? You better act right. I just would love to see one of these guys that's critical being in the press conference asking that question face to face instead of sitting on a desk and analyzing it or whatever like this. But to my point, Brad Holmes and Dan Campbell are not going to let anything deter that locker room by outside noise.
As the kids say, D-Mac, they stand on business.
Damn right. 10 toes.
Stand on business.
10 toes.
You want to, hey, you know that villain, right? That we all like about?
Yep.
It's time to turn it up a little bit.
Yeah, it's I said this yesterday on Heavyweights, 5 to 7, shout out. We are not this cute story anymore. We're not this, look at this scrappy little Lions
The
team.
lovable Lions.
Oh, they haven't won a playoff game. And so, the national media sees it. They're like, oh, shit, this team's actually good. Oh, shit, this team is better than our darling Dallas Cowboys. Oh, this team is in the NFC Championship game. We're sitting at the big boy table. We're realistic Super Bowl contenders. So they can't make their little cute fluff pieces anymore. And they got to try to shoot us down. And they also know that Lions fans, pause, no Diddy, no Brady, ride hard. They are the hardest riders in the NFL when it comes to fan bases. We sold out and took over the creamsicle day in Tampa Bay. We took over the frozen tundra of Lambeau Field. They know if they say something about the Lions, the fans will be out there to say, hey, shut your fucking mouth. We finally got a contender.
Yeah, I mean, and again, like, I just bring this up because I see it for what it is. And I see what the people are trying to do. Because the bottom line is they're a good franchise because they have top 5 players at multiple positions.
Yes, sir.
Multiple positions.
Yeah.
It's very easy. If you want to simplify things, it's very easy why they are good. Hutch is a top 5 in his spot, right?
Yep.
Right there, right at that number 5.
Panay
level.
is number 1.
Panay is number. Now that one, I'll draw the sword against the crowd on that one.
Yeah,
for sure.
They can't
Amon-Ra is top 5 at his position.
Yes, sir.
No doubt about it. Just look at the numbers, man. Go ahead and look at
Some
the numbers.
people on X don't think so, but they'll learn. They'll learn.
He'll do it again. You know what I'm saying?
It just means we for real, man. And it's not just the media too. You know, it's the NFC North. Look at everything that's happened with these other teams. Green Bay making comments about our banner raising during the draft combine. Look at all the moves the Bears made, all the moves the Packers made. They are doing that for us.
Right.
They are doing that because they realize, like, oh shit, the Lions are for real. This is a real organization now. They are running the show. We can't allow that to happen.
Yep.
Laporta, top 5 player at his position already.
Yep.
Ragnow, top 5 player at his position.
Yep.
See what I'm saying here?
Brian Branch, top 5 player at his position. I'm going to say it.
Yeah.
I don't care.
I'm not mad at it.
Like, that's why, dude. So that's why, like, again, I don't get caught up in all that like a lot of the other people do. And, you know, again, my other favorite one, Spenny, is the whole Lions offseason. When did this become a thing, by the way?
This is the same guy. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure same guy. This is his thing. He gave the Lions a C. Only 5 teams in the NFL he gave worse grades than the Lions for their offseason moves. He said the biggest move was extending Jared Goff. The move he liked the most was signing Zeitler and Graham Glasgow at value prices. The move he disliked the most was the Goff move. This is the most important transaction the Lions had made in the 4 years, $212 million extension they handed Goff. It's not a move I can endorse at that price, and it is a potential to hamper the organization for years. Goff is a divisive talent, but I think most would agree he is not a top 10 quarterback, and that offensive coordinator Ben Johnson deserves a fair share of credit for Detroit's offensive success. If Johnson leaves for a head coaching job in the near future, how effective would Goff be? It's a fair question.
Like, again, it's only this guy.
Tell me you're not here, right? You're not here and you don't know. Well, like, I don't take as much offense to what he's saying, but this is somebody that doesn't follow this team, know the intangibles, knowing that we've got there. This is a conversation from last year, right? Who makes it go? Ben Johnson. Like, you're saying that Jared Goff, he's got to execute whatever it is. They're a great combination, but you can't say we've had this conversation. The value of what he got is everything you want, and this guy to that. This tells me, where's this guy from? Obviously. He doesn't pay attention. This is like a superficial view of what the Lions are. This is sort of like talking to Spenny or Easy about Goff 2 years ago before the contract.
IT Hips. Neil, can we get your take on JJ's first pitch at the Twins game?
Oh, God.
Yes, you can.
I didn't see it.
Spenny,
it was bad.
I'm going to put you on the spot. We got to pull it for the next segment.
Still, we played it on Wake Up Woodward. It should still be.
The JJ pitch?
Yeah. Check the download
We're going to get it for the
it.
next segment.
I got it.
Yeah. Next segment. Don't go anywhere. We will break down JJ McCarthy's first pitch at the Twins game. IT Hips. Did you think I was going to miss that one?
Yeah, come on now.
Come on now.
This is Neil we talking about.
What? What's the problem?
The Tiger Junkie.
They talked about it in the morning show, Wake Up Woodward. That's right, 8 to 10 a.m., Monday through Friday, right here on the Woodward Sports Network. You know the players and you know the game. That's right, Kool-Aid Flannel Sam, if he ever comes back from vacation. Might be the longest vacation you ever heard of with this guy.
I keep extending his
Yeah,
rope.
D-Mac says it's permanent.
I said, no, he needs to spend quality time with his family. So I just, called down there, get him that extended week.
He probably flew to Florida to cuss out Jazz Chisholm in real life.
Yeah, that could be it as well. 8 to 10 a.m. though. If he ever comes back, you can watch him on Wake Up Woodward right here
One day.
on Michigan's #1 sports network. Yes, I said it because yes, indeed, it is true. It is Michigan's #1 sports network, Woodward Sports.
It's time for the type of energy only Darren McCarty and Neil Rule can give. It's time for Big D Energy, live on Woodward Sports. Join 4-time Stanley Cup champion and legendary badass Darren McCarty and the golden voice of Neil Rule, Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m., as they give their takes on all things Detroit sports. The #1 midday show in Detroit is on. Welcome to Big D Energy. Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
Neil Rule here for Dr. Pierce. That's right. He is our injury insider on Woodward Sports Network. Catch him every Tuesday right here on Big D Energy. And Thursdays with Bougie and Edwards, where they can offer top-notch injury advice. Trust the guy that Darren McCarty trusted with his career.
Facts.
Yes, his career. Dr. Jeff Pierce here to keep you in the game and keep you performing at your best. For more info, visit MichiganSportandSpine.com. Or give him a call at 248-426-9944.
I just found it on Twitter, so give me a second.
Yeah, no problem, man. Keeping it pushing, Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network, Neil Rule, Darren McCarty, KG, Spencer Raxter here in the building as well. And Cody Engel. Ermanni and Edwards probably said it was the greatest first pitch of all time. Well, you'll have to tune in 2 to 4. I'm sure they will. Do you think that Ermanni's going to say it's the greatest first pitch in the history of first pitches?
It was better than 50 cents, right? Barely. Oh, wow.
All right, I got it.
Okay. So, here it is. J.J. McCarthy, much heralded, can't miss NFL quarterback prospect. That will, in fact, be going to the Hall of Fame, according to Ryan Ermanni, probably. Here it is. He threw out the first pitch. There he is on the mound. Rocks, kicks, and fires that one. Bounces in the batter's box and goes all the way to the backstop. J.J. McCarthy running in embarrassment.
Yeah, I like the skip after he threw it. That was great.
Yep. So there it was, D-Mac. The bounce into the... Now, granted, would Javi Baez have swung at that? Yes, he would.
Absolutely.
That's fair. That's fine. But that is not a marker for whether or not it's a good pitch. As a matter of fact, it's quite the opposite.
I'll tell you what. I'll give JJ some credit here. He went from the rubber.
Yep.
He went from the rubber. A lot of people go from in front of the tit or he
they don't allow you.
Yeah.
No, not that you can't. They don't allow you to go from the rubber. They make you go from up front. Trust me, from a guy that's
really
had
to petition.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. They make you do that.
Cody Engel, quote, I was told JJ had an arm, unquote.
He got it to the backstop. That's good.
He did, absolutely.
Power neck.
But yeah.
In the building.
Matt Kruger. Neil is the ultimate Tiger, Michigan, and Aiden Hutchinson hater. Again, I didn't throw it to the backstop.
I don't think you're a Tigers hater.
Kevin Donaldson, Justin Jefferson watching like should ask for more.
Yeah. No, it absolutely is. Here's one of your ilk, KG.
Okay.
I'm good with him, but I'm not good.
Yeah, exactly.
Good thing he's not paid to throw baseballs.
Yeah, those are big facts. A baseball is different than a football, but
I know, absolutely. FJ 1967, a girly pitch. Now, I don't know about that. We're inclusive here. I don't know about all that. But DNC ENT, Ryan will probably take McAfee's take. Dallas Turner's pitch was far outside, so JJ tried to outdo Turner, make him feel better. He's a good teammate. So there's that one as well. D-Mac, you've thrown out first pitches before, right?
I've had the pleasure to do that. It's fun.
It's fun. It is nerve-wracking.
Yeah, if you don't get any throws in before.
Yeah.
It's like hitting that first tee shot when you haven't warmed up, right? When it's the first swing of the day.
Yeah.
Now
I like the ones, and you know what's funny about this? They had top 10 opening pitches and who threw it, and both like Russell Wilson and Ichiro threw it 85 or whatever like that. But you gotta like, if you want to do it and just show, you throw it in there at some pace. I bring the knuckle curve in there.
Knuckle curve, really freak out the catcher back there.
No, you gotta let him know it's coming.
Yeah, that's fair.
Well, you just got to tip the glove.
Best one I threw was to Andy Van Slyke. It had to be about 67.
Hell yeah.
Now,
corner splitter.
Dad with Tourette's brings up a good point, and maybe I'm going to tone it down about JJ's first pitch. Give JJ a break. He was never asked to throw that far at Michigan.
That's a good point.
Fair.
That is a good point.
That's a great, because whenever they had a throw that they had to throw deep, they'd bring in the running back.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
What?
I'll just let you have it, bro.
What do you mean let me have it?
Just go ahead.
What was inaccurate about Dad with Tourette's comment?
Get your shit off, deal. It's fine.
No, what was inaccurate about it?
I'm just saying. A couple of those Michigan receivers got drafted. That's all I'm going to add to that.
That's true.
So I'm just
And so did JJ.
Yeah.
These were 6 people traded up to get him.
He wasn't just completing 6-yard passes every time.
He was not the first quarterback off the board, though. That is
facts.
There
were better quarterbacks above him. Absolutely.
Welcome Power Neck to the show.
Power Neck.
Oh, he's got the protein shake. What are you sipping on over there, Power Neck?
A little muscle milk, man.
Hold on.
Of course.
The other day, this guy was eating a burger with no bun and muscle milk. And I was like, what the hell kind of strong-ass meal is that?
Hey, Kenny, don't hate the player. Hate the game. Hate the game, bro. Look at this. He's massing size in front of our eyes, slowly and surely.
Cultivating mass.
Hey, what time?
Cultivating mass.
Hey, what time you going to be here tomorrow, Power Neck? Because I might need you for my Spin the Block segment.
I will be here at the start of the show, man.
Yeah,
cool.
he's all day
mixing and
tomorrow.
scratching tomorrow.
I'm not going to be here tomorrow. Shout out to my friends Scott and Jackie. They're getting married tomorrow up in Port Huron. So I'm going to be up there for a wedding. It's going to be hot. It's going to be hot. I'm going to pop the dress shirt off pretty early in the festivities, I can tell you that. But I'm excited. It should be a lot of fun. Shout out to them. I will not be here
How many
tomorrow.
buttons down we going?
Oh, no tie. Probably 3 buttons down. To start, yeah.
Like showing up on the scene.
Yeah, I'm going to wear a coat, like a jacket, just so I can not wear a tie and it be acceptable.
Right.
Taking the jacket off as soon as I get there.
And the hamburger meat's going to be flowing.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wife beater.
Yeah.
Because that'll help at the beginning, because the whole shirt's eventually coming off.
Oh, for sure.
To whatever, but that would be.
I heard this question the other day. Is the wife beater the man bra?
Probably.
It's pretty close.
Yeah.
There are actual man bras now that look like not bras, but they're like they suck your stomach
Like a
in.
girdle type thing?
I'd get targeted ads for them on Instagram. It's weird.
Why is that?
I don't know.
You must have clicked on it. You must have clicked on it.
But yeah, it's like a wife beater, but
they got shapers
like
for me.
Yeah, it's literally like a shaper.
Wow.
That's all right. Just do some squats.
Trying to get snatched.
Just do some crunches, man.
Yeah, right. Trying to get snatched.
Yeah.
Let's go Red Wing Sparty. Power Neck, do you stir the nails into the muscle milk, or do you consume those separately? You know what? I think 12:50 today. Ask Power Neck.
Yes, let's do it.
I ate a bowl of nails for breakfast without any
what do you
milk.
think? What do you think about an Ask Power Neck segment?
100%. 100,000,000%.
Yes.
Let's get to know the PN before he takes charge tomorrow night. All your EMU questions and everything
Anything Power
else
Neck.
you've ever wanted to ask.
Power Neck, are you comfortable with this?
Oh yeah, I'm great with that.
I just like the
Fire
fact
away.
that the toughness meter in this freaking studio just went up 3 notches. So I just watched it go up.
Yeah.
You know, I've never felt more safe
Right,
and
tough
secure
as
than I
hell
have
here.
right now.
Where was it? Bada bing, bada boom, said the man's ear.
The man's ear.
Yeah, shout out Seinfeld.
Great show.
It's a great show. That's a great episode.
RJ Graham, what kind of power meal is that? All-time quote right there.
I swear.
How many grams of protein in a day?
It's close to 300. 300.
Wait, what?
Jesus Christ!
What was the question?
How many
300 grams
in a
of
day?
protein?
He said 300.
If you want me to go through the
that's
day
right.
run now.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, let's hear the
you're-
breakdown.
You're loading, right? Are you trying? What's the goal? You try as your lift. You try to get some size, like you try to put on
Trying to
weight.
add size, trying to really cut down on fat. So right now I'm like 240, 235, 240.
Yeah.
So trying to cut down.
Stay off the carbs. You know, like all protein, more pro.
You work a regular
and then you'll
job.
shred up. Yeah, no, that.
You better be glad you're still trying to make the
that
weight,
is.
man.
It's not high for a guy his size.
How do you eat 300 grams of
Yeah.
protein? I want to hear the
Can
breakdown.
you take us inside? And I know we were way
It's
off
got,
topic here.
it's got to be more in drinks and stuff.
Yeah,
right?
probably
Powder.
what 3 protein shakes a day, something like that.
It's so yeah, I start my day at 4 a.m.
Okay. Oh my god!
So I have 6 eggs, 2 strips of bacon.
Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna stop you at various intervals of this story. Okay. Spenny.
Do we have the Rocky music in the background?
Right. That's what I was
He just
thinking.
said 6 eggs.
6 eggs.
2 strips of bacon or 3?
All wrong.
Two strips of bacon. Okay. And then what? Are we done or is there more? Or?
Well, then I head to my first workout of the day. Take my supplements and stuff that I have before that. So I have,
what kind of supplements we talking?
So amino acids. So
Okay.
It's kind of type of protein type thing.
Okay.
Type of thing. And then taking a what's called a power pack. It's like a various vitamins given throughout the day.
Okay. What time is this at?
This is all between 4 and 5:30 a.m.
Jesus.
You got fish oils in your diet?
That's it.
Yeah.
Yes,
Fish oils.
What are we doing in the meat?
Do you take the beet supplement too? That's a big fish oils and the beet supplement for your circulation and stuff. So
Yep.
Okay. A lot of people saying I'm out at 4 a.m.
I'm out at 4 a.m. too.
Okay. But no, for the rest that are still with you, Power Neck. So between 4 and 5, what are we doing in the meantime? We're just eating the whole time or what?
I do what's called a morning routine. So it's like a reading, writing, journaling type thing. And then I have my first workout of the day at 6 a.m.
Okay, so you're getting in a mental space between
Mental
4 and
space.
6. Physical too with the diet.
Yeah.
So then we go into the gym. What do we do? We lift the truck
gym.
tires. What are we doing?
So I go to first time I ever had a trainer. So I'm up at Michigan Mecca in Novi. Shout out. Great
Shout
place.
out.
So I train there from 6 to 7:30. Then I stretch from 7:30 to 8:30, 9 o'clock. So then there I go drive home. It's about a 45-minute drive home. So I get back around 9:45, 10 o'clock. I eat again.
What are we eating again? Wait. Or we're
6
at 10
more eggs?
10 a.m., right?
You're at 10 a.m. Yes,
Okay.
sir. So I have a vegetable smoothie, fruit vegetable smoothie with protein in it. So that's probably another 25 grams of protein. And then I usually have some sort of either fruit or chicken there. So I have 2 chicken breasts or a salad. So then what I bring in here usually salad with chicken in it. Or I've had in the past pork chops I've made throughout the week. So
Yeah.
that's kind of my thing. So then I come here, I drink usually another protein shake, as you guys see me sipping on one. Have my creatine and things in that usually. And then as soon as I leave here, I usually then go straight to my second workout of the day.
Oh.
Scott,
yeah,
not playing.
so hey, with
Dude, the
all
monster.
that, right? Where people don't understand, I want you to take that. Where this is take Power Neck, college kid trying to chasing his dream.
That's what it takes.
The sacrifice of what it takes to not even and here's the great thing to let you know: as you ascend, it gets easier.
Yeah.
What do I mean by that? Because all these things around you are more prevalent to you, your diet, and where it's like right now, the discipline you have to show, not only for the times that you do, but is sort of like 9th, 10th grade, high school, learn and study habits that'll carry you, further on. So God bless you. It's that commitment that you don't see. So I always say, what have you put in to get out? where you know yourself. And to people out there that are struggling with anything or want to get, all you have to do is start.
Yep.
Yeah.
And just start. And to those things. And like you said, where you realize too, Power Neck, you can't do it alone, right? Whereas you can do so many things, but you have never had a trainer. How do you that experience of going to that and having to be accountable to somebody else, right? Which is a tough time. So, shout out. I like that.
Awesome.
I think we should do a segment of just getting to know a little bit behind the motivation of what goes into chasing your dream. Now, this is a supplemental, backup plan,
right?
Or trying to figure it out to whatever. So you got to figure out how to mix everything in, at one time. What time? So after your work, or so how does your evening go? Like you go work out at what time is your second workout?
Let's do this. Let's go to the break.
Yeah,
And
I got to hear the end of this.
Then we'll do the afternoon into the evening.
Yeah, it's this is crazy to me. 'Cause, when I was in college, I was just pounding brews, flicking beans, and eating Taco Bell, and that's probably why I put on 50 pounds. But
It's not too hard when it's not too hard to recreate it and think about it, right?
No, it's a lot of fun though. But yeah,
flicking beans and eating Taco Bell.
It's the holy trifecta.
The natural transition is to talk about haircuts. So tell about Lady Jane.
Absolutely, because you have to look right. Well groomed is successful.
Spencer activities. You gotta look
Absolutely awesome is what a guy can be. A guy get an amazing haircut. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. Stop in, sit back, relax. Let one of Lady Jane's talented stylists make you look and feel great. Walk in anytime, 7 days a week. Lady Jane's. It's wicked awesome.
We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports.
Yo, let me just say, I love Planet Fitness.
Trying out Planet Fitness and dang, they got lots of equipment.
Not me getting a Planet Fitness membership just for the 24-hour perk.
Listen, the PF Black Card is worth every penny for this hydro massage. I'm a new man.
Did y'all know that the PF app has workouts you can do at home? Cheapest therapy I can find is Planet Fitness.
All the benefits, all for less. Planet Fitness, big fitness energy for all.
Congratulations to the real coach of the year, Motor City Dan Campbell.
Just put your head down and go to work. It's about to be fun, man. It's about to be fun.
Woodward Sports.
Braylon Edwards here, Premier Pet Supply. Man, just looking around, who's got it better than pets? Come on, a baby stroller for Coda? A chef for Lola? Really? You don't have to tell me who the real boss here is. Who's got it better than pets? Nobody, especially here at Premier Pet Supply. For over 30 years and more than 13 locations, Premier Pet Supply has everything that your pet can dream of, and guess what? It's all under one roof. Premier Pet Supply, family owned, operated, and proud to call Metro Detroit home. Check out premierpetsupply.com or scan the QR code today. Who's got it better than pets?
Nobody! All right, guys, let's stop talking about protein for a second and get serious here, because this is serious. Divorce, child custody, visitation, family law issues as a whole. Who are you going to trust? Should trust Kevin and Catherine at KDK Law right here in Birmingham. They will have your back. Over 10 years of experience, 24/7 availability. You can scan the QR code on the screen. You can call them at 248-971-0476. Guys, again, this is serious here. We're talking about family law. We're talking about your children, man. We're talking about visitation, divorce, all of it. Get the best team you can get on your side, and that is KDK Law. Say Woodward Sports sent you. KDK will pay your filing fee. KDK Law, they've got your back.
Don't let her take half of what you got.
And there's that as well. This kind of became like a pseudo segment.
I was trying to be funny.
For those of you just joining here, Power Neck, former football player at Eastern Michigan, trying to give it a go, trying to get set up for the Canadian Football League draft.
Yeah.
That's the method behind all this, what he's got going on. Wants to try his hand in the pros. I would assume wants to empty the tank because if he makes it, you made it and you accomplished a dream.
Yes,
and
sir.
if you don't make it, you know in your soul, because we all have that question. I think all of us, at some point in our lives, if we didn't get somewhere we wanted to go, if we're honest with ourselves, we say we didn't give everything we had.
Yeah.
No what ifs, baby.
That's factual.
No what ifs.
Yeah.
That's one of my number one rules. Now, it can get you in trouble because you go hard all the time, but I figured it out in the last little bit. But it's at the end of the day, look in the mirror and say, what have I done to earn this or whatever? And if you put everything in and it doesn't work out, wasn't meant to be.
Yeah.
You can hold your head high and walk away going, man, but look at what you've learned in the process. Because the most impressive thing for PN telling us the schedule on the daily, this is every day. This isn't once a week, once a month, whatever.
Yeah.
This is
His
continual.
life.
It's dedication.
This is his life.
No doubt.
Dedicated.
So Power Neck here is
So we got to the what did we get to?
we're to the he's here at Woodward knocking down his next protein shake. And for those of you that are just joining us, his morning kicks off at 4 a.m. with 6 eggs, 2 strips of bacon.
Yeah.
Then there's like a mental space where he gets right mentally. Then the workout happens, all through the amino acids and all that. Roughly about 300 grams of protein. And Power Neck, I want to catch you up with what the people are saying about it right now. Bada bing, bada boom. So you know this is going to be serious right now. Says, I do a morning routine too. I wake up at 8:42. I eat a hard-boiled egg and 2 Reese's cups. Then I try to convince my wife to sleep with me.
Yeah.
When she refuses, I eat 2 more Reese's cups, and then I cry into my man's ear.
Yeah.
So that has come full circle. We've talked about man's ears on the show.
Self-awareness is on point.
Absolutely.
Keep grinding, bro.
Aaron
Hey,
to
man.
the stone. Okay, Neil, in this Power Neck segment now, he's making me feel like the laziest, most unhealthy POS on the planet. Coach Richie, today has been one of the better shows I've seen in a long time. I'm laughing so much.
Shout out Coach Richie.
Yeah. We do this every day, though, you know.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but
we
he's
do.
a coach. He expects more than we expect out of ourselves.
That's true. Big facts.
He does.
Yeah.
Steve O'Baby. Spencer, you're a good dude. Don't let these people on the show get to you.
No, not. Never.
Yeah, what?
No, I'm not.
I don't know what that's in reference to.
If there's anybody that's comfortable in their skin, it's Spinny.
What?
Yeah.
Never.
I don't
Never,
know
ever.
what that's in reference
And
to.
Spinny
but
got the ridge. Y'all better stop playing, man.
You know what? Whatever. All right, Power Neck. We're here. We're at Woodward.
We're at Woodward.
You're here through the Bouge and Edward show, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we're knocking down the second lunch, the second protein shake, all of it.
Yep.
Okay. So Bouge and Edwards is on here. I won't speak to that.
There's no eating from 2 to 4. That's for sure. No sipping on anything.
No eating at all?
You got graphics. You got stuff you got to do.
That's a rule of the show.
No, it's just
Don't
there's
give
too
him
much
more.
stuff to do.
Don't give him more ammunition.
It's just too much stuff.
Yeah, he's
Okay, since we're on the Bouge and Edwards thing, are you allowed to make eye contact with Ryan Ermanni?
Yeah.
That just happened recently, though.
There's
Don't
just a
think
lot-
he came
there's
in
just
with
a
that
lot
privilege.
you got to do. There's the camera shots. You got
Would
to
you
be
say
on point.
would you say it's high maintenance?
You could say that.
Okay.
Confirmed.
All right, I like you, so I'm not gonna, throw
Not
you
gonna
down the
prod
stairs here.
anymore.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do it anymore. Power
Thanks,
Neck.
Neil.
Okay. All right. So,
I'm a truth teller, so
it's like a battered house.
All right, Stockholm.
Blink twice if you're okay. All right.
Morse code.
So he wants to talk about it.
Right.
So
I need help. Beep, beep, beep.
I'm sending out SOS signal.
no, we're not. Hey, chat, we're not going to ask him about lemon water or disinfecting studios or any of that stuff. All right.
Kid, you know.
Yeah, I know.
Let's go
I
Red
know.
Wings. Power Neck has to send a video of him lifting heavier to Ryan to make eye contact with them. Yeah. Okay. Anyway. All right. So we're done with Ermanni and Edwards.
Done with their money.
Thankful. We exhale.
Right.
No, I said that. No. All right. So we're done with Ermanni and Edwards. We get our dick. No, okay, no, we're done. All right. So we leave. Then what are we doing?
He was looking for it.
Where are we? All right. Where are we going from there?
we drive home, and we're usually hitting up. It depends on the day, but Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays are running days. So it's either doing hill sprints or doing field sprints. I do like bungee like sprints type things, and then Mondays and Fridays are position drills. So positional things for like
people are asking your position.
So I'm a linebacker. So I do like change of direction.
Y'all can't tell by the neck.
Shuffling. You do kind of hip turns, zone drops type of thing. And then Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays are like build ups, so like 110-yard sprints, 60-yard sprints, 40s. And then the hill day I usually do on Saturdays. So it's like where the camp's at, Baldock, is where I train at actually. It's a hill, like a big old hill there, like running uphill. So and then yeah.
And you go till exhaustion, right? Like as hard as you can go.
Yeah, I mean, I do hill sprints, I'll do 25 of them. I do 5 and then a minute break in between. So it's like good cardiovascular, but it's also pushing yourself up the hill type things. I mean, I do this, not just for, look, honestly, if I wasn't trying to play in the NFL or do any of that, I wouldn't be doing it. I mean, it's suicide.
Right.
But, that's always been a dream of mine, and that's something I know what I got to do in order to get there. So, yeah.
And you'll pay any price.
Pay any price. So
Respect,
that's my big Jay Kuzin turtleneck shirts. I do wear turtlenecks, man. That is my go-to in the winter time.
I had a neck like that.
Turtleneck and chain?
If you had a neck like Power
chain
Neck.
is the go-to.
Yeah, man. Turtleneck and chain.
Hell yeah.
CMB. We got.
Looking like The Rock in high school.
Right. Put the
D-Mac. If you had a neck like that,
if the football thing doesn't work out, you might want to wander over to the wrestling ring.
Yeah,
might
man.
Be able to work you into that. No, that's definitely.
That's dope.
Bucky says Power Neck comes off like a smart, fundamentally sound athlete.
You could,
Absolutely.
Hey, maybe if they start the power eating too. He sounds like he can pack away the groceries too.
Brendan Dillinger, where does he play? He played at Eastern Michigan, part of the Eastern Michigan football renaissance.
Yes.
Was on your TV, national television, bowl games. He's been there. He's done all that before. So yeah, that's what it is. All right, we'll take the last break. When we come back, ask Power Neck. Anything you want to ask Power Neck. Played in college football bowl games.
I got a good one.
Yeah, I got a question for him.
Oh, man. But yeah, get it in there, everybody. Get it in there. Tell them about Randy Wise, D-Mac.
Absolutely. The Randy Wise Golf Tournament, Celebrity Golf. We've done it last year. We'll do it again this year. Stay tuned. Next week, hopefully, we will show you how you can sign up and be a part of it. Yes, you can be out there with Braylon, myself, Neil, Timmy, and everybody over at Randy Wise. We do celebrity golf tournaments. We're going to hit Calvin Johnson's golf tournament, my golf tournament, and a bunch more. You can be a part of it. Stay tuned. No matter what, always make Randy Wise the wise choice.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward Golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
Stop searching for a vehicle and start finding one. Les Stanford Chevrolet Cadillac makes it easy. We harness the power of multiple dealerships and own the biggest selection of GM brands in the area to get you the car you need. With the Les Stanford Group, you'll have access to 4 different dealerships, providing you with more makes, more models, and more choices. We're connected to more than 1,000 vehicles, and with so many high-quality CPO vehicles available, you'll find new car quality at pre-owned prices. You can start and end your search at lesstanford.com today.
To any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men and claim your throne for a king's treatment from one of our talented stylists. Open 7 days a week. Walk in anytime. Just get to a Lady Jane's today and receive a precision haircut, scalp massage, hot lather neck shave, and a hot towel treatment. A haircut should not be a chore. It should be an experience. And that's exactly what Lady Jane's has to offer. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins are always welcome. There's always a location near you. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, it's wicked awesome.
A ton of fun, a ton of sports, and a ton of man meat. Welcome to the Woodward Heavyweights, live daily 5 to 7 p.m. on Woodward Sports.
What's up, everybody? Rule 4, Planet Fitness live at the Planet Fitness Studios. And again, the best gym in the gym game, everybody. I've been a member for over 3 years, and I love Planet Fitness. Let me give you The why. The why. There's always one close by. The why. They got clean facilities. I go in there, get my workout in, take a shower, get ready to rock, and get here to the studio or the airport or wherever I have to be, and I do it with Planet Fitness. Why? There's over 2,500 of them around the world. There's over 50 of them in the Metro Detroit area alone. Whenever you do a remote, there's always a Planet Fitness right there. They take that excuse away from you. So if you want to make excuses and stuff like that, then maybe it's not for you.
Yeah.
PowerNeck ain't making excuses.
He ain't doing rock walls either.
He ain't doing rock walls. There's no rock wall there. What's that mean to you? It means your gym membership's not $100 a month. PlanetFitness.com, where your fitness is essential. All right, keeping it pushing. Ask PowerNeck.
I had a good one.
Yes. Yes, Spencer Raxter.
PowerNeck, what was your toughest assignment in college? Like, who was your toughest assignment that you had to either lock up with or tackle?
Talking about you're talking about the field. Christian Watson played for North Dakota State. I was at Valparaiso. That was the first time I ever seen 4.3 speed, man.
He plays for the Packers now. He's pretty fucking good.
Yeah. Talk about that. What is that like for somebody that's been there, or the speed of the game, or somebody that fast, right? Because you're talking 4.3 speed, that's like Jameson Williams, or he's even faster than that. But until you see it, what are guys like high 4.5s or whatever? Like, what's the difference? Like, what was the oh shit moment? Because I know exactly what you mean with guys on the ice. That boom, like that, they're gone.
I mean, it was just, he had a third or fourth gear. It was just like he was close with everybody at one point, and then it was just like you had to take the perfect angle to get him. And so, like, I was a sophomore at the time playing in that game, and I'll be honest, I was like, damn, I got to get faster, man. I'm sitting out here it was hard to catch. You caught him on a jet sweep, you were just, if no one slowed him down getting to the edge, he was gone. We lost that game pretty handedly.
Damn.
Nick Hedigan, ask PowerNeck, what supplements actually work? Creatine, BCAA, tart cherry, what?
So creatine, it does work. You want to get the creatine monohydrate. That's the only ingredient you want in it. And then the amino acids, the BCAA, those are probably the best ones to get. So yeah, that's kind of the go-to. But I'll be honest, never did any of the supplements and stuff really until this year. I always did the protein shakes, but it's kind of the first time.
Matthew, how tall, how much you weigh?
6'1", 240.
Whew. There it is. What, do you have one, KG?
Yeah, I did. I'm gonna get a little personal with mine. So you working out 3 times a day and doing all this craziness. You ain't got no time for your love life, man. Now, what's going on for all the ladies out there? And I know you're a man you like many flavors. You know, for the potential ladies out there.
Baskin Robbins over here.
Are you available? Worry. Do you partake in a love life, or are you just straight about the goals, man?
No, man, I'm in a committed relationship. So, I mean...
Now we're getting places.
There we go. See? Boy, KG.
I got you.
Man, yeah, in a committed relationship, probably don't talk to her as much as she would probably like.
Oh,
you know
damn.
what I mean?
How long y'all been together?
I go 2 years.
Okay.
So, but I'll be honest, man, it's good. You can't be distracted by by women, man. That's an easy way to get off course.
They'll try to get you, bro. They'll try.
They will, man. I got nothing against them, but it can be a distraction. And, I think the hardest thing is getting in bed by 10 o'clock, man.
Yeah.
That is the hardest thing.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man, I'm in a committed relationship. Can't complain. But for anyone wondering, I like my women the same way I like my coffee. So,
yeah. Attaboy.
Strong and black, brother.
You're damn right.
There it is. DNC ENT, has your top speed ever been tracked?
Yeah, I mean, it has. My current 40 right now is a high 4.6, trying to get it down.
No shit. You're not in the 5s.
So,
That's
you know what,
that's your linebacker, right?
I mean, I don't have a question for you per se, but it's more a comment, like based on what you're talking about. People do not understand the line. To be elite, to be an elite athlete, they do not understand how fine the line is. Like, so I do have a question for you. And you've heard me say this on the show before. I talk about like Aaron Rodgers and why I think it's falling off and it's going to continue to fall off versus a guy like Tom Brady. Tom Brady sells his life to the game. everything he puts in his body on a daily basis, every fucking meal is geared towards playing in the NFL. I don't think Aaron Rodgers is the same as that. It's like a job to Aaron Rodgers, and he's extremely talented at it. But the fall off will be quick because of that. That's the line. Like Power Neck, like people will be stunned to see how many times you play on national television. A lot.
Yeah.
A lot. Like that's my point. And again, it's just a general statement. Like no matter what happens, you're selling your life to get to this goal. No matter what happens, if you don't make it, you've done it. You've been in the arena. You've been on national TV. You played Christian. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you play dudes in the league. No matter what happens, man, I'm happy for you, bro, because you're doing it. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate
like
that.
You're doing it. You've been out there. Like people that have things to say and stuff like that haven't chased Christian Watson before across a football field.
Yeah.
So I'm happy for you, man. Like you're doing it, bro, and you're selling yourself for it, because that's the only way it's gonna work.
It is. If you have a plan B, you don't really believe in plan A.
Facts.
That's a bar.
And that's it, man.
That's a bar.
And before we get out of here, before we end the show, I did want to ask, what is your favorite individual collegiate accomplishment or play? Not like team success. Obviously, that's
no. We're talking about Power Neck.
We're talking
Power
about
Neck
you.
Only.
Your favorite play you made or accomplishment you had personally.
Ooh. I probably would say,
5-sack game.
I wouldn't even say it's an individual game, man, more than, I don't know, maybe corny or cheesy, but I'd say may not have always gotten along, well, I don't know. Coaches always respected, not necessarily, may not have played me as much as I would have liked, but they always respected my work ethic. And one thing they'd always say is, you never ask someone to do something you wouldn't do yourself.
Big facts.
So, I mean, that's kind of, for me, having respect to teammates is something that I appreciate, so that's probably about it, yeah.
Hell yeah.
We'll probably get into it more tomorrow, as a matter of fact, on a Friday. So that will wrap things up. People in the chat, thanks, Power Neck, for that. That was a lot of fun.
That's good.
It was.
Appreciate it. All right, for D-Mac, for KG,
Deuces.
Spencer Raxler, for Power Neck, I'm Neil Rule, Big D Energy. Nickel Package Friday tomorrow,
Hey.
everybody. Yay, yay. Well, see you later.